Welcome to the Ben Mallah podcast, where Ben Mallah is going to answer your real estate questions. If you'd like to ask some questions, go to benmallah.com/podcast. You can also, if you'd like to get a call from Ben Mallah, you can go to the merch section and order a 10 or 15-minute phone call where Ben will consult you on the real estate. Me and Aaron are also going to read super chats, so if you have any questions, you can send that out and Ben will give you a quick answer. So Ben, how's your last 2 weeks?
We're back! We're back! We made it! We survived COVID! Ouch. Now we're back to the mask of making money. I hope. So we're back. It's been a long goddamn time. And I'm ready to kill Aaron. Because stuck in the house with him for the past goddamn 9 months has been no party.
That hospital had to give you something.
Yeah, they gave me something.
You came back more energetic than ever.
All right, there we go. All right, take the, wait, I gotta check my oxygen level. Checking, all this shit's made in China. I looked at the box. This is made in China. This is made in China. All the fucking medicines probably come from China. China caused the virus just so they can sell us more shit. And then we gotta stay home and watch more TVs and buy more shit for them. This was all a major plot for them just to sell the world more shit. Well, they got like what? How many? 1.3 billion people? They gotta keep these people busy. I understand. They don't have birth control or what? They do. They need fucking cable. They don't watch that goddamn internet shit. They ain't playing on their fucking phones more. Because they wouldn't be making all those goddamn babies. 1.3 billion people?
That's right.
All right, I got 98% oxygen level. It's supposed to be 95 to 100. They kept me in the hospital because it was floating around 91, 92. Then it went to 93. Then we got to 94. And then there's 95. And they say, get the fuck out of here. You're done. 97, my heart's beating fast. That's because I'm pumping, baby. All right, I'll check on you later. Thank you. Pretty cool. I don't know how it does it. It tells you the oxygen percentage. I guess somehow through your frickin' finger. I don't know. These fingers can do a lot. You'd be surprised. It amazes me the things you can find through your finger. They prick my finger. They test my blood sugar. You put it in this frickin' digital thing here. It tells you your oxygen level. It tells you your pulse rate. It tells you what your choices are for dinner tomorrow night. All right, there we go. All right, so I'm still practicing my medicine, but I tested negative today. So if my big fat smoking ass can beat it, and all I did was get pneumonia. I get pneumonia every time I get a fucking cold, okay? But this time the body ached a little more. All it was like a tougher normal flu. I don't want anybody to get it because if you have other problems with you, which I do, I have diabetes, high sugar. But anyway, it didn't kill me. It didn't hurt me that bad. It was actually a break for a while. The problem was it was a break where people left me the hell alone, but the problem was I'm losing my shirt. I'd rather people bug the shit out of me and not lose my shirt. So either way, it wasn't a good thing, but the hospital stay was pretty cool. You know, they give you a friggin' menu, 7 o'clock, they wake you up, they stick you, all the bruises I got, you stick you here, stick you there, you get to order whatever you want for breakfast. You relax, you watch some television, and next thing you know, it's time to order lunch. And then you watch another stupid movie or whatever, and then next thing you know, they poke you some more, and then you order dinner. And then you have a snack all the way up to 8:30. And they had everything you want diet. They had diet ginger ale, they had diet this. Oh, they had diet chocolate mousse. All right? Morton Plant Hospital, great hospital, had unsweet, what do you call it? Non-sweet chocolate mousse and chocolate cheesecake mousse. I tried every fucking thing on that menu and made them give me everything they give me. If it said you're entitled to 6 goddamn items to pick, I'm picking 6 items. I sat in that hotel bed and I stuffed my goddamn face because the food here is actually pretty good. They make an omelet any way you want. So I might want to go back there. It was worth whatever they charge, $5,000 a day. I ain't getting that service around here, shit. All right, what do we got? We're doing a podcast. All right, we're going to get ready. We're going to tell everybody about our big secret tonight, right? We got a big secret coming your way. We're going to have a contest. The American dream, baby. Because we're going to start getting serious. I figured, if I'm going to be doing this shit, I might as well do it right. I might as well start helping people. I see how all these other guys are up there. Oh, you got to do this and you got to do that. People love that shit. Well, I'm going to tell you the real deal. I'm not going to get here all the other bullshit these guys talk about. I'm going to get down to the nitty gritty for every goddamn person out there that ain't never bought a house in their goddamn life. They're still paying goddamn rent to a big fat slob landlord like me. All right? And I'm going to teach you now is the time. The bell, where's the fucking bell? Ring the bell, because now's the time for everybody to get off their ass and stop paying rent. I'm telling you. I don't care. I made 30 years worth of charging people rent. I had enough. Now I can tell people the real deal. Don't pay fucking rent. Now's the time in history to get out there and buy that goddamn house. Or lower the rate on the house you got. But FHA is the only way. I can't believe it. I looked it up today. You can get an FHA loan for 2.50 or less maybe. You only need like a 580 credit score. The government's just begging the banks to give out this FHA money. And if you ain't doing it now, you ain't never going to find a better time. Real estate, find a good deal on a house. Right now in the Tampa Bay area, if you're living in a goddamn apartment for $200,000, you go in a brand new development, get a nice townhouse or a nice house, and you can change your entire lifestyle. But that's going to be our big thing. We're coming up with a contest, and it's going to be called the American Dream, and we're going to help some deserving family out there that just, they're paying their $1,500 a month, whatever they're paying for rent. They're doing the best they can, but they just can't save that little bit of money. They just can't get over that hump. Every month, every penny they get goes to their bills. I know, I've been there. I used to float my mortgage 15 days late. By the goddamn day, just to have the money to pay my bills every month. And I used to eat at the damn every day for lunch. I was restricted, believe it or not, when I had my first job and had all the bills of a family and a mortgage to pay, or the rent and all that shit to pay, I had to eat off the dollar menu at Jack in the Box. I think I got a taco for $1. It may have been 2 tacos for $1 back then, but the tacos are like, they're really talking, they're like the flattest thing you ever seen. 2 tacos and maybe a drink. I had $3 a day. That was it for lunch. All right? And I was making 60, 70, 80 grand a year in that job. And I still couldn't save no damn money. So it's tough these days, especially when you got a family and your kids want this, your kids want that, and your wife's bitching about this, and everybody wants to do something. Everybody's got an app, and everybody wants everything. The whole world wants every fucking thing now. So it costs money to get everything. So that's the story. Anyway, I know what it was like, and I'm telling you, you got to get in the boat. Get on the boat right now. It's free friggin' money. The banks need 2% just to operate the bank and maintain the loan and all the people it takes to run the goddamn bank and pay the rent and process everything and keep track of everything and the regulators. Believe me, it ain't cheap running a friggin' bank. It costs money to run the bank. And all they make is the goddamn interest. So, right now they're doing it just to keep the money flowing. The government's making it worth their while. But let me tell you something. If you can borrow money at 2.5%, the bank ain't making shit except whatever the government's paying them to do it. And they got to do whatever the government wants because the government gives them all the free money to loan out. It's a whole system that I don't even understand. But all I know is right now, if you're paying rent, you need to stop. You need to get online, go to Quicken or whoever the hell you want, or any bank, and get qualified for an FHA loan now, and line yourself up, and you might be the lucky winner of the family we're going to pick that's going to move out of an apartment and into a beautiful home of their own. Not only when they buy that home are they going to be paying less money than their rent, they are going to have the tax break on the interest they're going to deduct on the interest they're paying on the mortgage. They're going to have a forced savings of putting principal to buy down a house that's increasing in value. Are you telling me a $200,000 house right now or $250,000 house in a nice neighborhood in Florida is going to go down? It ain't happening. Not in Florida, baby. Everybody's coming to Florida. People live their whole life to die in Florida. Okay? The price of $250 ain't coming down on a brand new house. I know a guy built about 1,000 houses right around here. Beautiful places. Anyway, so now you better get your shit together. We're getting ready to launch the contest. All right, get down here. You got to be qualified to the FHA loan. You got to tell us a story. Maybe all the viewers pick who the winner's going to be, and we're going to see, hey, what your situation is, and if you just need that little bit of $7 to $10 grand to get that first deal done, then let's do it. I said enough about that or what? All right, Aaron, what's up?
What's up?
Anybody want to give us any super chat money tonight? We need some money, baby, because the money is going to help pay for the contest. So come on, spend that money. Let's help a family get in a house out of some rat hole apartment where the kids are doubled up in rooms and the schools ain't that great and the place sucks and the landlord don't want to fix shit. And it ain't helping you. You're going backwards in life. If you rent an apartment versus having the ability to own a house, your life is going backwards. You're not saving. You're not investing. You're not doing shit. No offense intended.
Where did all this energy come from?
It came from COVID, baby! Fucking COVID! I beat it! I can do anything! Seriously, what's up?
Wow. Okay. Anyways, we do have one super chat. Please, we really do appreciate all the super chats you give us, especially, with all this COVID thing. Anyways,
The next $10,000 of super chats are going to the American Dream Contest. That's going to help a Tampa Bay family get out of their apartment, get their life on the right track, better the quality of life for their kids, get on the road to success and having a life. The first thing in life is you got to own something. Good.
Anyways, Motley Investor, thank you for the $20.
20
Looks
big ones. Motley Crew. What's up with the Motley Fool? Are they fucking for real or what? Should I pay attention to them? Should I listen to them? They send me the fucking emails every day about the stock tips. But then you know what they do is, if they want to rope you in, oh no, you got to sign up for this. Then you got to sign up for that. I don't know. Does anybody ever had any success off of Motley a Fool? Number one, I don't really feel comfortable trusting somebody that calls himself a fool. Can somebody please tell me, is Motley Fool any good? But then again, for the past year, any prediction would have worked. Stock market makes no goddamn sense. What else you got?
Ben. Oh, sorry. Looks like you're doing well, Ben. Did you ever look at HEX? 40% APY paid in the first high interest blockchain CD.
You know, I don't know about those blockchain stuff, but we're going to look into it. HEX, Aaron, write it goddamn down. You ain't riding the fucking trust baby life no more. Write it down. HEX, do your homework, research it, and let me know if we should put $1 million into it. That's your assignment for tonight after the podcast. All right, thank you. We'll look into it. What else you got?
Brian Griffin, thank you for the $49.99.
$49.99.
Ben, glad to see you back home and doing well. Now it's time to get the money, baby.
It's time to get it. The problem is, it ain't that easy. All right? We're getting our ass handed to us in the hotel business right now. All right? I don't know what the hell we're going to do, but Paulie's doing a great job doing extended stays in Tampa for 3 hotels there. I ain't heard too much out of Vincent and Fort Lauderdale, I'll tell you that. And I don't know what Brenda can do. She just had a baby the other day in Orlando running that big one. But hopefully they're trying, and we're going to survive, and hopefully this shit will be over. Once the people start flying, then they'll start buying. I need them on the planes. So hopefully this thing will blow over soon because, I don't know, either that or we'll be doing goddamn YouTube for the rest of our life and have to buy a smaller house. All right, what else we got?
Matt Collins, thank you for the 99 cents.
Cheapskate. Come on, I'm trying to help a family buy a
donation
fucking
counts.
house and you want to send 99 cents.
Every super chat counts. Thank you.
No more super chats under $1.
You need to smoke that cigarette and relax your nerves or something.
All right, come on, let's go. What do you got?
Need to relax. Anyways, Hurricane Ian, thank you for the $20. I'll help out. The deal with renting the Rolls Royce will stand with the Bentley now.
Should have a bell on top of this. When you reach the top, the bell goes ding, ding, ding.
The cannolis. Thank you for the $19.99. Good to see you back, bud.
I hope there's no sugar in those cannolis. Cannoli's another butt sugar. You ever bite into a fucking cannoli?
Silence your phone. Never silence his
Talk,
phone.
Aaron.
Ever,
Hello,
I
I'm
swear.
on a podcast. What's up?
Never. Anyway, chat, how are
Yeah.
you guys? I want to know that. How are you guys today?
I'm doing a podcast.
How? Really?
Go.
Swear to God. Anyways, chat. I want to know how you guys are doing today. I want to know, like, my experience with COVID really was not that bad. Maybe it's because I was young. I never really lost my taste. Never lost my sense of smell. I felt like I had a cold for like a day or two, which was a normal, cold. It wasn't that bad. So if you guys have any other experience you had with COVID, please let us know. I'd like to know about that. And thank you for all the super chats you guys do. So Andy Goes, thank you for the $14.99. Thanks for all the great info and content. Long Lee, thank you for $1.99.
Ooh!
Long Lee,
you cheapskate, goddamn you!
Hey, it was over
Chinese
$1,
cheapskate.
like you said.
I meant more than that, but go ahead. All right, what else we got? We got any callers tonight? Anybody got a question out there worth answering? And don't call with no goddamn stupid bullshit, goddammit. People ain't got time to waste listening to a bunch of bullshit. Give me something good. The big shots don't call because they're big shots. I don't need a voice from nobody. Yeah. I see how those guys go down. But I like helping a person just really trying to get their life on the right track. Because once you're on the right track, you don't need no more help after that. Everybody in life just needs a little push. I needed a push when I was 17. I went in the Army, and boy, did they push. They pushed, and I did a lot of push-ups.
Jeez.
Get down and give me 20 malfunction.
You got a caller.
I got a caller. How are you tonight? What's up?
Hello.
Hello.
This is the Ben Mallah podcast.
Hi. So I had a question. So I'm trying to get into this, and I'm looking to get a loan, but I'm a little scared on the risk of that. And I was just wondering, because I've watched a video of yours before, and you said to start with real estate, a good number is like $10K, and then get a loan.
All right. What's the story? I mean, how old are you?
22.
You're 22 years old. What are you doing? You working? You going to school? What are you doing?
I own a corporation. It helps with like foreclosure surplus and tax deed surplus when they go to auctions.
Are you making money?
Yeah.
Can you prove it?
I'm doing pretty good.
If you walk into a bank,
so
have you ever borrowed money before?
No, that's why I'm kind of worried.
I don't understand. You're in the business. You're in the business of doing what? What's your job?
So, like, if a home goes to an auction because of foreclosure or tax deed, I collect like the surplus if it overbids.
You collecting surplus. That sounds good. All right. So listen, you're already kind of like in the world of all this already, of the world of people not paying and owing and all this stuff. So I mean, basically, are you just looking to buy something to live in yourself or what?
No. I'm honestly I moved back in with my mom because I'm trying to buy like a duplex and make that my first property. I'm not going to live in it. I just want to rent it out.
Yeah, but why? How about if to really get your foot in the door, let's say they say for a year you have to live in it, just so you don't have to come up with a bunch of money. Can't you do that? What area are you in?
I'm moving back to Clearwater, but I live in Bradenton right now.
Well, you might want to consider. I mean, how much do you qualify for? Have you got pre-approved at all? Have you gone online? Have you applied for a loan?
I haven't applied for a loan yet. I'm working on I've worked on starting open, like my corporation right now. And
you can start applying for a loan online in 5 minutes. I don't mean to cut you off, okay? I mean, whatever you're doing with your job is great, and keep doing it and make as much money as you can and run your corporation. But listen, okay? You need to take some time out and sit on the computer if you have to. Go to a website, go to a bank, whatever you got to do, and you need to apply and see where you stand with getting an FHA loan. How much? You ain't got much money to work with, right? How much you got?
Like $20,000.
All right, but if that's all the money you got, you don't want to. You want to use as little as possible. Always use as little as your own money as possible. So you need to apply for an FHA loan. You could possibly find out what you qualify for, and you can find a duplex. You can find a triplex. You can find a fourplex. Okay? It'd probably be good for you to move into a damn fourplex for the first year, so then you really get the feel of the business. You'll be living it. You'll be running it. You'll be making money. That's a great way to start at 22 years old. That's what I would do, and then later on you can move on. But, you gotta, right now you need to go apply for a loan. I can't stop telling people, everybody in the world should know where they stand on borrowing money, because it's all about borrowing money. And right now you're never going to borrow it in your lifetime any cheaper than you can borrow it now. So you need to hurry up and get approved for an FHA loan. The bank will tell you yes, 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 no, no, no. Whatever says no, you make them say yes by doing what they want. It's a simple process. But get online and apply now, okay?
Okay.
All right.
Okay. And then what would
else?
you say is like one of the biggest mistakes you would have made when you had start, so I could just look out for it?
Biggest mistakes I made? I didn't buy enough. I didn't borrow enough. I should have been doing way more than I could have or should or did because, you know, I had the ability, the money was there, and I didn't do enough. I should have bought a shitload of stuff that I would have made 3 or 4 times what I'm worth today, but I didn't do it. So don't be afraid, once you know what you're doing, to keep doing as much as you can, especially in your 20s. Shit. All right, good luck to you.
All right. Thank you. Bye.
Bye-bye. She's running a corporation, goddammit! But she ain't applied for an FHA loan. Smart girl, 22, and I'm glad she's doing whatever she's doing. I hope she's doing well at it. But, you know, if you don't know how much money you can't worth, you're only worth the amount of money somebody who will loan you. Everybody has a value, okay? Aaron, you ain't worth nothing. I mean, everybody's a value. Rafal, what are you worth? Maybe Rafal's worth $5,000, maybe.
God.
And that's in rubles. You know, but a person, I'm not being rude, I'm being factual. Everybody has a value in life, okay? And you got to go to the friggin' bank and find out what your value is. How much are you worth? The only person that ain't got to go to a bank to find out how much they're worth is my wife, because she looks at what I'm worth and she just cuts the fucking number in half. So she's got an easy ticket. She ain't got to go to no bank. All right, what else
Anyways,
we got?
a lot of super chats.
All right, go with the super
Jamie
chats.
Boy, thank you for the $4.99. Do you recommend moving to Florida for real estate?
$4.99? You want me to tell you where to friggin' move to? All right, I mean, Florida's a great place because of the weather. Everybody comes here. Problem is, the criminals like to come here because they don't want to freeze their ass off. I sitting in the hospital, I was watching all these ID shows. Every frickin' murder show, drug show, episode had something to do with not only Florida, but everywhere I go in Florida. But it was mostly old stuff. So Florida is the hot spot. People are dying to move here. They come here to die. Okay, it's the best state and the best weather, the best economy and everything I can think of in this country. But that's only my opinion. All right? But I definitely look into it. What else you got?
Joe H, thank you for the $1.99. This will be enough for 2 tacos, Ben.
No, you got tax on top of that. California tax your ass off. The $1.99 will really cost me $2.14 or 15 cents. Which made it to where I couldn't buy the large fucking soda. I had to get the small soda because I only had $3 to work with. And if I got the large soda with the tax on that, would put me over to $3. What else? I used to know every friggin' dollar menu. I kept track of all the dollar menus back then when I was in my mid-20s surviving, trying to make it. Okay, I knew what Jack in the Box was running, and then I'd switch over to McDonald's, then I'd go to Burger King, then I'd go to Wendy's, then I'd go to run, and when I got desperate, I have to go back to Church's Chicken for the $1 a piece Church's Chicken, but that's, you get full. The problem is you get sick later with the grease. But Church's Chicken, you know, I got a sentimental value for Church's Chicken because when I was a kid growing up, the only company that would franchise or fast food that would come in my neighborhood because it was so tough in Far Rockaway on Beach Channel Drive was a fucking Church's Chicken. And it was the greatest thing in the world. We didn't have no McDonald's. We didn't have shit in the goddamn 40s in the projects in Far Rockaway. Church's Chicken brought their ass down there. They opened up right across the street from my first elementary school. And whenever you were hungry and you were a poor kid in the friggin' hood, you had $1, you could go to Church's and get a big, fat, greasy piece of chicken, baby, and eat good that day. So Church's was good to me. My father liked it too because he was a cheapskate. He hated to spend money. My father was so cheap, he would take 2-ply toilet paper and try to make 2 rolls out of it. When we finally had a burger joint to go to, it wasn't a McDonald's, called Weston's or some shit, and a big shot would take us out on a Friday night for a cheeseburger. It wouldn't even be a cheeseburger. He'd take us out for the fucking $1 hamburger and make us bring our own fucking slice of cheese with us. Here we are, a bunch of schmucks, getting in a fucking old Buick, going as a big deal on a Friday night. Hey, take you out for a burger. Oh, big shot, cheap Charlie. And then don't forget to bring your cheese if you want cheese. My mother, take the fucking cheese. You know what she would do? The problem was, we had the individual fucking wrapped slices. I'm surprised we had that. He didn't make us slice it ourselves, a cheap bastard. She would forget to take the fucking plastic off. And she put the fucking cheese on the goddamn burger. You bite into the fucking burger, you had melted plastic in there. From the hot meat melted on the plastic and the cheese. Crazy family, I'm telling you. He'd take the ketchup bottles and put water in it and shake it, turn it upside down. You have 3 bottles of fucking ketchup, wait to get every little drop out of the ketchup bottle. He was a compulsive fucking nut cheapskate. Crazy. It was an illness. You needed new fucking shoes, you know what he'd do? Your shoes got too goddamn tight for your feet because you're growing, you're a kid. He'd bring home a fucking crazy contraption. It was called a shoe stretcher. He bought on Canal Street in Manhattan somewhere. Some gadgets or all that. And he'd stretch your old fucking shoes before he'd buy you a new pair of shoes. And back then, shoes were like $5 fucking. He'd sew your fucking socks himself if you had a hole in it. He'd sit there and fucking sew sock holes. All right, what else you got?
Anyways, Zeus, thank you for the $5.
$5.
10 grand in my stock portfolio. I am 23 years old, studying engineering. I don't have any income. Could I buy a rental property and get a tenant in the first month?
Listen, you know, if you're studying for engineering, you got to finish what you start in life. You got to create a base in your life, okay? Everything comes in stages in life, okay? Focus on getting an income, getting employed, having a base in your life that's going to protect you and put food in your mouth and shelter over your head, okay? Create your base. Then worry about buying real estate, okay? Because you're not going to buy no damn real estate for 10 grand to make any money unless it's a trailer home, and you need to go to the bank. Well, if you ain't got an income, the bank ain't going to loan you no money. So get your income, get yourself started, and then worry about buying some real estate. But first, you got to create your survival base. What are you going to survive off of? All right, what else you got? Engineers make 100 grand a year, I'm sure. Then, you know, or figure out what level you want to be on. First, you become an engineer for 30 grand. Then you go up to 40. Then you go to 50. All right, you're safe at 50 now because you made it halfway up your career or whatever. You're secure. Now you start worrying about real estate and diversifying your life. The 10 grand in the stock portfolio, leave it there. The stock market's going up. Just don't lose it.
Anyway, Jared Benedus, thank you for the $9.99. Would you borrow from hard money lender at 13% for a really good deal? Duplex at the Jersey Shore. I need the cash fast and flip it.
Listen, hard money is hard. You know why? You only go to hard money because you can't get the easy money. So it's up to you, whatever your situation is. Can you go get money from a bank at 2 or 3 or 4% or 5%? You know, can you do that? No? All right, well, maybe can you go to a B lender and pay 6 or 7%? Can you go to a C lender or pay 8 or 9%? You want to go all the way down the toilet to the hard money lender at 13%? If that's all you can do, that's what you got to do. But you better make sure there's money in the deal because 13% is a lot. But, hey, I used to borrow at 10 when I started out. I made money. So you got to do whatever you got to do. But always do the best you can do. What's your best option out there? Just don't go to that guy in the back of the bar because you will break your legs.
Got a call.
Hey, what's up, Ben?
Hey, we got a call. What's going on?
Hey, Adam from Massachusetts here. Well, I'm glad to hear you're out of the hospital. That made my day right there.
Thank you.
I hope you and your families have a happy Hanukkah. Now I have 2 things for you. One, you said you were day trading, and you're probably losing money like most people. If it's something you're serious about, I can come down and teach you and your family how to do it. I'll open up my personal brokerage account to you, and I'll teach you guys one-on-one how to actually make money with it.
I believe you. I believe you. The thing is, I've never lost money on a day trade. You know why? And people might say you shouldn't do it. If it goes the wrong freaking way, it ends up making me more money. Because if I play something, or I listen to Aaron over here, and it goes the wrong way, I just ride the motherfucker, and then I end up, it comes back, and I make even more money. So by going the wrong way actually helped me. But I ain't got time or the patience to really day trade that much. But do me a favor. If you go to our website, benmallah.com, throw out there a few bucks to Rafal. Let's do a personal, private conversation together, and let's talk about it, okay?
All right, and I got a quick question
What's your
for
name?
you.
I'll be waiting for your call. What's your name?
Adam from Massachusetts.
Adam, not Springfield, I hope. Not Holyoke, I hope.
Chicopee.
Chicopee.
Right next to those two.
Sounds like one of those two. All right, Chicopee. I'll be waiting for you to call me, Adam, all right?
Yeah, I got a quick question for you, too.
I'm waiting.
All right, this one's basically for you and Rafal. I inherited a house in Poland. You know, God bless to my dad. It's a nice two-family. Each unit's 3-bedroom. It's in a beautiful suburb of Warsaw. Now, should I rent that out, both units, or should I sell it and do something here?
Wait,
how much is
wait.
it worth?
This is unbelievable. Your family left you a rental property in fucking Warsaw, Poland?
Yes.
What are the odds of that, Rafal? You're fucking from Poland.
Yeah, but I'm like from.
You're like, what is it? I
doesn't
thought you were
matter.
close to Warsaw.
Well, it doesn't matter. The point is, all right, do you know, number one, who is this property all yours?
After the court paperwork, yes. 100%.
Wait. Have you got the court paperwork in Poland? From Poland?
I'm hiring an attorney in Poland. I've already been in touch with
Yeah,
him.
have fun with that. We don't give Americans nothing. I hope you get it, because the fucking Polish, they don't like to give up shit. And I hate to see what their laws are like, but good luck to you. But listen, it sounds like, if you inherited it, have you ever been to Poland?
Oh, yeah. I've been a few times.
So you're familiar with the
I
property?
speak the language.
Are you familiar with the property? All right.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Testament.
It's a real nice
I don't
house. It
believe
was
him.
recently built.
Talk to him in Polish, Rafał.
Cześć Adam, jak się masz?
Jak się ma, Rafał?
Wszystko w porządku tutaj. Pracuję z Benem i mnie co chwilę testuje.
Okej. Będziemy w kontakcie.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go to-
happy. Go suck on a pierogi.
Yeah, go to benmala.com.
It all sounds the same to me. The fucking Russians, the fucking Polish, and the Germans are almost similar too, but they're just hardcore. And then the
Oh,
Swiss,
yeah.
everybody's the same. But hey, you need to talk to Rafal. But I mean, you need to find out what is the best thing to do. I'd take my money and get the fuck out of Poland if I was American. That's what I would do. I wouldn't fuck around trying to run unless you got connections there and you're going to make some good income there. I don't know what to tell you. I stay out of foreign governments. I'm sorry. I don't like, but then you have some kind of connection there, so it might work for you.
All right, I was thinking about hiring property managers
Well,
and
you're
having
going to
them
trust
do
a
it.
Polish? You're going to trust some Polak to run your property? I wouldn't. I don't know.
right.
Let me tell you something. You live here, right?
Yes.
You want to control your money here. You want it in a stock account here. I don't know. Investing in Poland, what's the big benefit going to be? Unless there's some big payoff to make, but then you're going to have to determine that. You're going to have to find out what the value of the property is. Is there any debt on this property? I mean, how much do you think you're going to be walking into? $1 million? I don't think you could buy
No, it's
Poland
not
for
going
$1
to be a
million.
million.
You could buy Warsaw for $1 million, I think, can't you? You could buy half.
Not anymore.
All right. So, how much money you think you're gonna be walking into Polish? I hope it's not in rubles. How much money
No,
are you gonna
no.
walk into?
Polish zloty. They're worth a lot.
Latkes? That's potato pancakes. Latkes.
It's like gold.
Ooh,
Call it gold.
Polish gold. Potato pancakes are Polish gold. All right. So, how much money we talking in Polak money here?
U.S. I'm gonna guess and say 200K. U.S.
All right.
I'm gonna guess.
I don't know. It's up to you. Would you rather have the 200K here and then you can day trade it, turn it to 400K? I could have made money on Pfizer. I bought Pfizer at 30 fucking 4 and I sold it. I should have kept it. Now it's up fucking. What am I, a stupid idiot? I buy fucking Pfizer at 34. They came out with a vaccine and now the fucking thing's in the 40s and it's probably going to go to the damn 80s. I'm an idiot. And I had, how many shares? A lot.
Yeah, but they're not selling the vaccine for a lot. They're not making a lot of profit on
It
it.
don't matter. Nobody cares about nothing. Airbnb ain't making no fucking money. Tesla ain't making no money.
No, I'm going to short Airbnb the first chance I get. I just don't have the chance yet.
Everybody's just spending money because they ain't got nothing else to do with their fucking money right now because they can't go nowhere. They're going nuts. Stocks are being driven through the roof, the price of them. Everybody's just in this crazy world right now. Real estate's expensive, but nobody's paying fucking rent. It's ridiculous. The world's upside down with this COVID crap right now. All right, well, good luck to you. Give me a call. Let's talk about day trading. You can talk to Rafal in Polish. We'll have a good time. We'll wait to hear from you. Thanks.
All right, thanks, Ben. Take care.
Bye.
God bless.
Bedonia.
Jeez.
What the hell is this country
Anyways.
turning into? The commies are
Everybody
taking over. Polish ain't
who-
communists no more. What are they, socialists? They don't know what the fuck they are. They're in their own world.
Yeah.
All right, whoever's
Anyways,
got-
everybody who puts in the super chat, I'm very sorry if I don't get to it because they do disappear after a little while.
That means you
And
gotta keep sending them.
Ben is he
How about this?
likes to talk a lot.
Every time you want to say a super chat, raise your hand. Go ahead.
It's not gonna work. I'm telling
All
you.
right,
Anyways,
come on, let's go.
The Canon. Thank you $10. Thank you for the $10. Ben's back. So glad to hear. Love you, Ben, from Venice, Florida. Studying for my real estate license now. Thank you. Jared Benedus, thank you for the $4.99. Let's
What if
see.
I can put smoke
That's
in
it.
here? You think I could smoke and also do a breathing treatment at the same time? Rafal, invent that.
You better not.
Smoke it. Fill this thing up with Newports, lady, now.
We're definitely not doing that.
All right, what else we got? You got more chats? We need money. We
Yeah,
want to help a
Marcus
family buy
Justine,
their first house.
thank you for the $5. Ben, you should do shout outs on Cameo. I'd pay a couple $100 to send a message to a friend.
Anytime. Send it
I don't know
on.
about
Contact
Cameo.
Rafal. We can have a private conversation.
We have a caller.
We got a call.
Thank you. Welcome to the Ben Mallah podcast. We have Ben Mallah right here to answer your question.
Hello?
No way.
What's up? What are you doing?
Hey Ben, how you doing, Ben Mallah?
I'm doing all right. What's going on? What do you got for us?
I've been watching your podcast all day. It's just crazy. I'm on the phone with.
Whatever you're doing, closed doors is your business. But what's up?
Okay, so Ben, I just won a settlement here in Florida, up in Orlando.
Ooh,
I come from
Orlando
I come from middle.
baby.
I come from a middle class.
How much?
I come from a middle.
Give us that number. How much?
Okay, 1.3 million. Ben.
1.3 fucking
Yes.
million. You just settled what you do. Fall in Publix?
No, I fell in an apartment complex that I was living at for veterans over here in Orlando, off
You
Michigan.
dirty motherfucker. You sued your
And
landlord.
I sued the shit out of him, and my
You
case settled.
sued your freaking landlord. Why was it his fault? Why did that landlord get sued? What did he do wrong?
Well, what they did, Ben, they had the only entrance and the only exit. They put up a black chain to block off the entranceway, the exit way. The chain was only 4 inches from the ground. The chain was black, and the ground was black. I pulled in at 40 miles per hour on my motorcycle, hit the chain, flipped over, broke my jaw in 3 places, broke my arm in 2 places, broke my femur, ruptured my spleen. I had 7 surgeries, traumatic brain injury, and all this other stuff.
Why
this was
would
4
you
years ago.
drive? Why would a gate be locked that you're driving through?
Well, it wasn't a gate. They just put like a chain link across it because they said they had a problem with prostitutes. That's what they said during the deposition, going in out of the parking lot. But they didn't mark it. You know, they could have painted it orange. They could have put identifiers up there or a light above it or something. But they didn't. If I showed you the photos, you wouldn't believe it. Was
Was
crazy.
the gate locked or open?
The gate was open, but it wasn't a gate. It was just like a chain, like a link. You know, like a
On the
chain you use
ground?
to like tow some.
Hanging
Yeah,
up?
like a chain link.
Where
Mhm.
was it hanging up or was it on the ground?
It was hanging up. It was hanging up, but it only hung 4 inches off the ground. It was like
So
connected
you
to 2
couldn't
posts on
see
each
that there
end.
was a chain there.
You know?
And why the fuck
Yeah,
with
it
a
was chain.
chain? You got prostitution problems and you hang a fucking chain? What is that, stupid or what? That
Yeah,
prostitute
it was
can't
ridiculous.
Climb,
It
the
was the
prostitute
craziest
can't
thing.
climb over a fucking
And-
chain? Believe me, she can. She does a lot of climbing. I'm sure she can climb over a 4-foot fucking hanging chain. Well, that landlord wasn't
Tell
too
me about
bright.
it.
And then,
Tell me about it.
I'm sorry that happened to you, but fuck it, his insurance paid you, not him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And
So that's
insurance
all
companies
taken care of.
fuck
But let me
everybody.
tell you my story. I come from a middle-class family. You know, I grew up in Long Island, New York, and things like that. I have family who grew up in Rosedale, Queens, not too far from where you were, Far Rockaway. You know, I served 8 years in the military. Now I got this settlement. Don't know how to spend money. Don't know how to save it. Don't know how to do anything. So, you know, I was hoping to get in contact with you, and I'm blessed to have the opportunity to talk to you.
All right, so basically you don't work or nothing because you have disability?
Yes, I don't work right now. Nope.
You get Social Security?
No Social Security. I'm 42.
You get disability payments? You just took that $1.3 million. That's all you got to your whole life now.
That's all I got to my name.
You're just
I
a
had
human
nothing
being
before.
with
I had
$1.3
nothing
million.
3 months ago. I didn't have
All
a penny.
Where's the money sitting right now?
It's sitting in a trust, and I had I had attorneys, so it's sitting in a trust account right now.
All right. So basically, but you're free to do whatever you feel is sensible, providing somebody okays it, right?
That's correct. Yeah,
Okay.
I don't have a fiduciary or anything set up yet.
And you have no other income.
No income.
And you got any extra expenses that are costing you a lot of money in life?
No, not really. I rent a small apartment here in Orlando, so I don't have anything too extravagant going on.
How much you paying?
I'm paying $950 a month in Metro West.
You know where you should live? You should move into the 4 Point Sheraton Hotel, located
I go by there. I go by there almost every day.
You can live in a friggin' hotel room, not worry about cooking, not worried about cleaning, not worried about paying bills. You pay us a good rate, by the month, and it includes a swimming pool, a fucking gym, a bar in your own fucking apartment building. You're right on the
love
strip.
your properties. I drive by you there. I think about you guys.
It's
man.
a buzzing place. You got new people in and out all the time. You get to know the fucking owner, me. I mean, it's living great, And then you don't sound like you need your motorcycle no more. Anyway, right?
No,
So,
it's not a bad idea. I don't have any kids. I'm not married.
oh
so
my God! You better
it's
go
not
over to
that
see
bad of an
Brenda.
idea.
Go over to see Brenda and tell her Ben sent you, and tell her to hook you up with a nice room there. You pay one goddamn bill. You got housekeepers. You got room service. That's the way to live. Simple, easy living. And then
I can do that.
you ain't got
My
all the
lease is up
stress in
January
life.
3rd where I'm at, so I can do that.
All right, we'll cut you a hell of a deal. And then, right now is a very tricky time. All right, first you got to establish this is all the money you got, so you got to live. What are you living off of? Are you biting off the trust right now?
Yeah, but basically I was living off of loans on my money, off the pre-settlement. So, that's what I was living off of for the last 2 years.
How much money are you left after you pay everybody off?
I'm looking at somewhere between 9.3 and somewhere between 9.3 and 875,000 after everything's paid off. I'm a veteran, so the VA is covering a lot of the medical bills.
All right. Well, how much money do you need to comfortably live? That's the number one question. We need a goal.
I grew up in the hospitality industry, so after the military, so 40,000 a year. I can live off 45,000 a year easy.
Hey, maybe when our hotel starts filling up, we can give you a job and you can live there and pay us rent.
Oh, yeah, I've been in the hotel business since '96.
What'd you
so
do?
I know all about it. I was a banquet chef for the Marriott in Long Island, and I worked at the Marriott Marquis in Manhattan, and a couple of hotels up here and up by the Disney area and things like that.
There you go.
So.
You should be in a hotel. Let me tell you something. Right now is a really good time to get ready to get back in the hotel business when all this shit blows over. But because a lot of people moved on out of that type of industry and moved on to Amazon and all this other shit. So listen, seriously, you probably need to play it safe. You're going to need about 50 grand a year to survive and just live like a normal person, I would think. Maybe, 40 grand.
Yeah, probably 45, somewhere in there,
30,
between 40 and 45. I'm not a big spender.
You're not a big spender. You don't buy a lot of women, do you?
No, we won't go there right now.
All right. Well, hey, listen, everything has a budget. Women are an expense. Some guys are smart. They rent a woman once a week. It's in their budget. It costs them a big $1,000 a month, and that's the end of their women problems. Or you can be, or you can sign your life away like I did. And then when you grow up and you get a little older, then you just, you spend a little more money and you get a gold digger like I did. This girl,
seriously, I cannot believe you just said that.
Your wife seems like a beautiful lady. Yeah. I was just watching you guys today on video when you telling her to sell her Ferrari and her shoes and shit. I just watched that video about 2 hours ago.
Listen. The only thing is, she passed gold a long time ago. She went to diamonds. She's into platinum and diamonds now. Gold ain't good enough. Anyway, listen, seriously, you and me need to have a more specialized talk. I think you should go to our website. You need to contact Rafal. He needs to hook you up with a private conversation because I don't, I really want to help you. I understand what you've been through. What branch of service were you in? Army?
United States Army, yep. Yes, sir.
What was your MOS?
I was 6'6" Bravo, heavy artillery mechanic.
Oh, okay. Well, I was a traffic management coordinator. I had a day job. All right, well, give me a call. Get with me personally. Okay. If you really want me to help you out, get with me personally.
Absolutely.
And let's see what we can do. You're right in my own backyard in Orlando.
Yes, sir. I am. I'm by your properties all the time.
Maybe you could be a secret shopper for me and go around and tell me who the hell's sleeping in a goddamn closet when they're supposed to be working. All right, cool. Give me a ring. Get with Rafal. Give me a call. Thanks. Good luck.
Okay. How do I get in touch with you guys? I'll leave my email address on your thing.
BenMallah.com. Go to BenMallah.com. Consult with Ben. Rafal will hook you up. All right? Let's talk.
All right. Thank you, Ben. Nice talking to you. God bless.
You too. Bye-bye. All right, what else we got? Anything else?
Super chat still solid. Thank you for the $50. Ben, what's the best place to invest in Florida? Cities and zip codes. I'm beginning to invest and need some places besides Chicago.
Chicago. Listen, Florida is basically broken down, in my eyes, into three types of places. You got the north, you got the middle, and you got the south. There ain't no east and west, really, because we're just like a peninsula on the water. Except there's two types of water. You got the Gulf of Mexico on one side, you got the Atlantic Ocean on the other side. And then they both meet at the end down by the Keys. Okay? Florida in the south is typically expensive. You know, there are some rural areas that are not so expensive. I'm a strong believer of, it's what your lifestyle is. If you want the fast, busy, crazy New York with palm tree, fast paced, very diversified, you go south, but you're going to pay. You want to go a little cheaper, a little more quieter, but still really nice, you go in the north. Sarasota, Tampa Bay, all in the middle. If you want to go, to me, honestly, and I can't guarantee it, but I almost can, right now the time to go is north. And I'm talking where all the SpaceX shit is going on. That's where the growth is right now in Florida for the real solid growth, not the fly-by-night shit. It's the space crap. It's the technology. Listen, even the Democrats aren't going to be able to stop technology. They're not going to want to spend the money, but they're going to have to. You can't stop progress and future and evolution with man, okay? And right now, the Space Coast is a good area to look in for fixer-uppers or maybe some old stuff you can fix up because you got a good quality of intelligent, strong earning people coming there. I hate to use that word, white collar, blue collar. It sounds like racist to me for some reason. But anyway, the point is you got good, smart people coming to that area because that's where all the space shit's going on. I think a lot of tech is moving there. They're sick and tired of bullshit in California and Silicon Valley and all these other crazy-ass places they're in, like in Washington or wherever the hell they're in, Oregon. So... and the weather, you can't beat the weather, baby. And you got the water, you got the weather, it's nice, the people are nice. I'd look down there. But you should vacation and maybe do the whole goddamn state because it's got to fit your lifestyle also. You want to be happy, but, in Florida, you can pretty much be happy anywhere. All right, what else we got?
God M, thank you for the $14.99. Welcome back, Ben.
$14.99.
How do you know how much you can afford for buying a home to live in long term? What would be your optimal debt-income ratio? Or is it better to buy a house in cash plus no debt?
Listen, you need to talk to the bank. The bank has all the answers, okay? I go to the bank and I say, all right, here's the story. What can you do for me? Go to the bank, find out what you're worth. How much are you worth? They're not going to loan you any more money than they think you can pay for. I mean, all right, that shit went on with everybody lying back in 2008, 9, and 10, and 6, and 7, whatever. That was just straight lying and bullshit, and they didn't care. They just, back then, fucking Countrywide, I think, you told them you made 50 grand, they put you down for 100, I heard. But those days are over. The bank will loan you what you're able to afford. Don't use all your goddamn money because use as little as possible because the bank ain't charging you shit. So go to the bank, find out how much you're worth, and buy a house. And make sure you get a good deal. Have a good agent, and don't use cash. The only time you use cash is because you're going to get a benefit for putting that money up. I'll put up some quick cash and then get the loan later, only because the cash is going to get me a discount now. Cash can be king. All right? And then you go to the queen and get the money, and there you go. And the king's back. All right. Good luck. Go to the bank. Anything else? We done?
Yeah. Tyler Winchell, thank you for the $2. Ben, I'm ex-Army, work at a dealership. Are you hiring?
Right now, unfortunately, we're firing. Until this COVID blows over, we're screwed. But if you're in a dealership, if it's a car dealership, you should be booming right now because nobody's traveling. Everybody's buying cars. Cars are the big thing now with Teslas, and everybody wants the latest of everything. Everybody's got money to spend somehow. There's big money in car dealerships if that's what you're in. You better learn that trade because I know guys that are billionaires because they own car dealerships. Okay? So I would definitely, what was his question?
Are you hiring?
No. Next.
Paul S., thank you for the $5. Carla, please make Ben quit smoking.
Carla ain't making me do nothing.
You better watch it.
Carla tells me to stop smoking every goddamn day. All right? She's been doing that shit for almost, how many years have I been married to you? 17, 18, something like that? I ain't listened to her 17 years. I listen to her now. And let me tell you something, folks. If I didn't smoke, I might kill people. And we don't want that, no. Anyway, I'm going to stop smoking. I cut down. I didn't smoke 2 days in the hospital. I didn't smoke for like 3. No, when I was sick, I didn't
4
smoke.
days.
I might have snuck one here and there and took a hit. I went like a whole week almost, at least a work week, a business week without smoking. I was going to tell Matt to sneak me some into the hospital because they had a private shower down the hall. There was no shower in the room. It was a nice room, but it didn't have a shower. They got some rules over that shit. So anyway, I went down the hall. I said, oh shit, I can bring a cigarette in here. Nobody even fucking know. I run the steam and all that shit. But I didn't do it. I chickened out. They were so nice to me with all the menus and the food service and waiting on you. And I don't want to tell my wife about the sponge baths and all that. So I didn't really want to violate any rules in the hospital. They were being too nice to me.
Oh my God, I feel so sorry for them then.
Oh, yeah, you give me a sponge bath from now on.
Oh, no, we're not.
Put it on your list. Your new job description. And don't get those goddamn kind you dive in the water for that hard-ass shit. I know you. You'll get that hard-ass shit they do the damn Greeks go diving for in Tarpon Springs. Fucking sponge will scratch you. All right, what else we got?
More super chats.
All right.
LW, thank you for the $5. Have a commercial 4-flat fully leased worth $1.2 million, only $300 mortgage out. I want to make a movie for more property. Oh, sorry. I want to make a move for more properties. I'm really good at leasing out.
Sounds like you only got one place leased. You're that good? I mean, you're talking about residential, we talk about commercial. What are you good at leasing? Because let me tell you something. If you are good at leasing, that's all you need in real estate. Right now, a person, if you can lease retail or businesses, you're the king. I got thousands and thousands of square foot sitting empty. I'd kiss the guys, well, I wouldn't do that literally, but I would be very appreciative to the person that can lease any of my goddamn retail space out. You know, residential is not hard to lease. Every schmuck can do that. I've been doing it. You know, come on. I made my career off of leasing apartments. It wasn't that hard, but leasing is the key to it. So if you're good at it, you definitely need to grow. You definitely need to get that money out of that flat you got and get it reinvested and find a deal and lease it up and keep doing it and doing it and doing it. Just like you remember, who was that rapper? Man, I used to like that. That was my favorite rapper. What? He had a show not too long ago. He's old now, you know. He used to go, doing it and doing it and doing it, yeah. Doing it and doing it and doing it, ah. I used to go out. I know he was talking about something else doing, which was fine, too.
We have a
but I used to have that song in my head, and I'd be out doing real estate. I'm telling my story, goddammit. LL Cube, what was his name? LL Cool J, baby. I'm doing it and doing it and doing it live.
You're doing it well.
I used to go out in the fucking car at night looking at foreclosures, and I'd just be going, I'm doing it. And I'd be buying those motherfuckers up, and I'd be making money thanks to LL Cool J, because I'm doing it live. I also got hooked on those goddamn Starbucks fucking drinks back then. I was drinking a dozen of them a night to stay up. All right, what do you got? Who's on the phone? What's up?
Ben, this is Larry from Chicago.
Larry from Chicago.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know they just sold a Tesla place in Chicago?
If you look on your website, I send you a message. I'm sending your whole family the best food from Chicago, frozen overnight delivery to your house. Now, you said that I am the king of leasing. You just asked that question. I'm the one that sent the $5 super chat. I am the king of leasing. I am. It's not just one building I have. I have several buildings. But my move that I want to do now is I got a 4-flat commercial building, 1 storefront, 4 luxury apartments. It's valued at $1.2 to $1.6 million. There's only a $300,000 mortgage out. I want to take money out, and there's a local bank that I just found out about today that's offering between 3% and 4% for cash out. What's the move?
Let me tell you something. Number one, you got the money. That's not an issue. But do you have the deal to put that money into? Can you find? Let me ask you a question. Can you rent out a retail space? You know, luxury apartments are nice. They're always, people always like them. Can you rent out a business or retail right now? That will make you a fucking king.
I can do it all. I can do it all. I've been hoping for you to get back online. Listen, I will fly to Miami and I will lease the shit out of your places. No bullshit. I'm the real deal.
You wouldn't be helping me because I ain't got shit in Miami.
Well, where you're at, listen, I will lease for you, no pay unless I get them leased. That's how 1,000% confident I am.
And you can probably do it from Chicago.
Dude, I'll be on an airplane. I'll be there tomorrow morning. I get right to it. Nobody's going to be like me. I do a better job than realtors.
Anybody, I don't care if they even got a license. Anybody can make money if they found me a tenant. I'll tell you that right now. I got 12,000 square foot shoe carnival sitting empty, costing me $20,000 a month, sitting there empty. I drove by today. And I got shit like that going on. I got a fucking mattress firm. I got a mattress firm getting ready to go belly up and leave me with another $5,000 or $6,000 a month empty. I got friggin' Metro PCS just bailed out on me for $2,000 a month. I got another empty space. If you add up all the fucking vacancy I got, probably about $30,000-$40,000 a month. So what is call us on you need to go through a file and do a private consultation with me and see what you can do. And I bet you can do it from Chicago if you're that good.
Listen, I can do it. My name is Larry Walters. I'm from Chicago, and believe me, I have realtors call me up and ask me for fucking advice. No kidding. I have 3 brokers in the family, and I'm better than all 3 brokers in my family.
Well, then what you should be doing is stop helping everybody else, like I used to do in management.
You're absolutely right.
And help
You're
yourself.
Absolutely right.
Go find a fucking deal with that $1 million you got. Go buy it and make some money. You can crush it right now. Go find
That's what I want to do because you know it's coming.
Listen,
it's coming.
Listen, go to the bank.
Let me give you an example. Let me give you a quick 30-second. Let me give you a 30-second example.
We ain't got
that
30
you say
seconds.
about scope.
Go.
Well, okay. Okay. There was a foreclosure in Chicago. They wanted $199. Okay. It went to auction. They wouldn't let nobody in it. I fucking went inside the building. I broke in the building. I went with a flashlight, everything. I've got this building for $70,000. I own it right now. I took a cash out loan, $180,000 out of the property.
Well, then keep doing it. Huh? You don't need me. You know what the fuck you're doing.
Yes, I do. We need each other. We need each other. Believe. Right now, I'm in Highland Park, Illinois. Highland Park. I'm sitting in a $1 million house that I paid $400,000 for. I'm sitting in it right now. 5-bedroom, 4.5 bath.
What's the
gorgeous.
problem? What's the problem?
It was a foreclosure.
All right, you're doing great. You're a smart guy. What do you want? Keep doing it. I want to do more. I'm bigger than what everything I'm doing. I need to get with somebody like you that needs a guy like me. All right.
I won't take $1 unless I get the places leased out. Believe me. ¿Sabes qué? Hablo español perfectamente.
What did you just say, Carla?
I'm sorry.
What did he just say?
Oh, that he speaks Spanish. Perfectly.
Que hablo español perfectamente y soy un tipazo. That I'm a hell of a guy and I speak perfect Spanish. I'll even learn Yiddish, brother.
Ooh.
All right, so do me a favor. Get a hold of Rafal. Call me up on the side. Let's see what you can do for me, and I'll see what I can do for you. All right?
Absolutely.
All right,
give Aaron my phone number. Hand somebody the phone so I can give him my phone number.
Rafal will handle everything. You got to contact him at benmallah.com if you're serious. All right? I'll
be doing it in a New York minute right now.
Good. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
Thank you.
Thanks.
I love you, man. I love you.
All right.
Thank you.
But send us hot dogs. Hot dogs are good in Chicago.
I will.
Corned beef,
you think I'm bullshitting? I'm doing it right now.
Don't send those goddamn tamales. I hate Chicago tamales.
No. Fuck those things. No, we want some deep dish frozen pizza from Lou Malnati's. You want some Portillo's, Italian beef, Vienna beef. I got it all, man. I know. I love to eat.
You ever been to Volo?
To where?
Volo,
Illinois?
Yeah. It's a car place there I love. Volo.
No, I had a 64.5 Mustang, and they told me to go get it appraised there. But you know what? I had a hot buyer, and I sold that sucker before I even took it there.
All right, well, give me a call. Let's talk and make some money. All right, good luck. I'll talk to you tomorrow.
All right. Okay, bye.
Let's go. What else we got?
Benjamin, if you keep smoking that cigarette, you're definitely not having no potato pancakes.
I'm not even going to comment. I'm going to tell you right now that I'm going to have anything I want. You know why? Because I beat the COVID, baby! Ding, 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 ding.
You're too much.
Oh, shit, I broke it.
Broke your toy.
I broke it. Oh. Still works. Surprise, made in China. Thank God I didn't break the part that's sealed with the air. That must be a Taiwanese one. They make things better there. My boat was made in Taiwan. You know that? The boat was made in Taiwan. But I don't think Taiwan's the same as China. All right, what do we got? Oh, anybody want to charter? We're getting ready. We're going to be putting it out. You can charter the Life for Sale yacht. We're getting it ready, baby. It's going to come with a crazy captain. Aaron went out and bought the stupid, what do you call it?
The e-foil.
E-foil board. He still ain't got up on. He ain't stood up on it yet. Him and his mother still doing the belly board. But once you get up on that sucker, you're just cruising over the water. We got a brand new dinghy with the
We're
boat.
waiting for you. That's why.
Carla bought new fresh sheets for the goddamn beds. She stocked the thing with all the shit it needs. Get ready. You're going to be able to charter a Life for Sale yacht, baby. Is coming soon. What else we got, Aaron?
How much do you want to charter the boat out?
I don't
Per
know
day.
yet, you know? It's not going to be cheap. It's a fucking practically 100-foot boat. Brand new. But it's going to be reasonable, and if you're a part of Life for Sale, you're going to get a discount. But believe me, when I'll tell you everything you need to know if you're serious about chartering it. You go down to Bimini, you go down to Bahamas, you go to Nassau, you go anywhere in the Bahamas, you can go cruise up and down the coastal in Florida. You can go everywhere. Beautiful water. Whatever, but no fishing. I ain't no goddamn fishing boat. You want a fishing boat? Go get on Forrest Gump's boat. A shrimp boat is some bullshit. I ain't fishing on my boat. Well, my boat pulls up to the fucking restaurant, and you can either have the chef serve you if you want to spend the big money, or do like I do, pull up to a restaurant. They'll bring the food aboard, or you go get off the boat and eat in the restaurant. That's the cheaper way. I can show you how to charter like a multi-millionaire without spending big money. All right, what else we got?
Pasta the Mechanic, thank you for the $2.
And Aaron will be the deckhand.
Yeah, I actually am learning a lot.
That's your new job.
From going on the boat. Yeah, it's actually pretty crazy. We can dock that boat with 2 people, me and the first mate, which is crazy when you think about it.
What else
but
we got?
Pasta the Mechanic, thank you for the
callers?
$2.
Anybody want any help with real estate? Anybody want to get off their fucking ass and buy a fucking house tomorrow that ain't owned, never borrowed money? We're going to do the American dream. We're going to find that Tampa Bay family and get them out of their apartment and on the road to saving money, building equity, starting a life for their family, improving the quality of their life. That's what everybody needs to do if they ain't already done it. And if you're in a loan right now and you're paying more than 4%, you're cuckoo. All right? You better get in the bank and refinance right now. I'm telling you, I'm not going to stop telling everybody. I can't tell you enough. Get off your ass and borrow some goddamn money today.
Anyways,
it ain't getting no cheaper. What?
He said e-foil is the future.
E-foil is the future.
And it actually probably is the number one I was reading about. It's like the number one yacht toy to attract charters.
All right. What else we got? We got any real estate shit to do or what? We ain't here to talk about boats.
Okay.
We're not ready for the boat yet.
Oh, there's the super chat. Gav S, thank you for the $5. Hi, it's Gabriel from Winnipeg, Manitoba. If you ever needed a job, you would make one heck of a umpire.
And you're out! Get the fuck out! You're out! Sports ain't me. You know, it's a little too much. Oh, I threw the ball. Give me $1 million. I threw the fucking ball. Hey, how you doing? What's going on? Give us something good.
Oh, Ben, how are you, man?
All
I can't believe I'm talking to you.
What's up?
You're the most amazing. Thank you.
Thank you.
So,
What's
Ben,
going
I have
on?
a question for you, sir. I have an 8-unit apartment building, and I'm having a lot of difficulty deciding whether to refi the building and take the cash for a future opportunity, or whether to pay it off and just kind of live the stress-free, easy life. Ben, what should I do?
Do you want to make more money in life?
Yes.
Then you got to get that fucking money out of that building and put it into something that's going to make you some money. It's common sense. You're a smart guy. You own 8 fucking units. Your money's sitting there. You're going to be borrowing that money at 2.5% or 3% right now or whatever and putting it into something that's going to make you more money. That money sitting in that building ain't taking you nowhere. Or one day I'm going to own a building with I don't own nothing on it. Fine, you'll be too fucking old by then. You need to keep generating income. You need to you need money to make money. Get that fucking money out of the bank now. I mean, get the money out of the bank, out of the building, and go find your next opportunity. Just make sure it's a money-making opportunity. Don't go put it in something stupid and piss it away.
Oh no! Don't believe me. I've got short arms, and I'm always looking for the best deal, but they're hard to find right now, and I really
It's
appreciate
very
your
hard to
help.
find. That's why you got to look hard. But things are coming. Let me tell you, now's the time where things are very weird. You got a lot of people still holding out for the big money, but you got a lot of people scared. But the people that are scared, they're hiding the fact that they're scared. I'm fucking scared. I got $200 million worth of fucking hotels. I'll sell for $150 million tomorrow. That's how fucking scared I am right now. I'm scared, but I ain't stupid. I'll take that money and pay the bank off and run. Fucking Aaron don't need no goddamn money. Let him work as a deckhand. So listen, seriously, go find a deal. Now's the time to lowball. Find the deal you like. Find the one that makes sense. The only problem is it's too overpriced. Give them the right price. Play the fucking game. Get in there and earn it. It's not going to come easy. You got to work it. I got to throw out 50 fucking offers to get 1 or 2 good deals right now. Everybody keeps telling me, no, too low, too low. Well, at least how low do I have to go? I'll get to that fucking number. I'll find out what the seller's rock bottom number is, and then I'll either take it or I'll move the fuck on. But you got to play the fucking game. All right? Get the money and get out there and play the game.
I appreciate all you do for us, brother. You are the
thank you very
man.
much.
And you know what? I love the fact that you're real. You're not like hiding behind some fake facade. So,
well,
Ben,
I've never been good at being a fake or a phony. You know, I don't like fraud. I don't like phony. I just got to be me. I did it. Anybody can do it. You just got to want it, you know? And you can get anything you want in life if you really, really want it. I mean, you know.
Hey.
Oh, sorry. What do you got? Anybody else? We got callers. We got chats. We got craps. What do you got? Give me something.
Boswell, thank you for the $19.99.
$19.99.
Ben, how do I buy another house to rent if I'm still paying off the house I currently live in?
Well, it's simple. You know, you're gonna have to raise the money to get a down payment to buy an income property. I mean, you know, even that you got to sell the one you're in, and you know, it depends how much money you got. You have a down payment, you know, what's it going to take? You want to go buy just another house and rent it out? Can you find a cheap house that's you're going to be able to rent out and make a decent amount, at least to get yourself started? A cheap house that the rent's going to make you a positive cash flow? You know, you can't go FHA because you got to live in it. So you're going to probably have to come up with 10 or 15 or 20% down. You got to get out to the banks. You got to find out who's lending, you know, find out who will give you the lowest down. Do whatever you have the means to do. You know, if you ain't got the down payment, you got to save up a down payment. Or refinance the house you're living in, pull the money out of that, go find an income property. It's all common sense. It's simple. Hello? How are you today? Very good. Thank you very much. Have a nice day. Hello? Hello?
Hey, Ben.
Yes. Same guy again? All the voices sound the same. Am I talking to the same fucking person all night? Hello, how are you?
No.
What's
Ben,
up?
it's Steve from New York.
Steve from New York. I know a lot of Steves from New York. Some are good, some are bad. Where are you from?
Oh, I'm sorry?
What part of New York?
I'm in Lower East Side.
Lower East Side. The Village?
No, Lower
Canal
East
Street?
Side. In the hood.
In the hood? They got a hood in the Lower East Side?
Well, there's no hood anymore.
No hood anymore. There ain't no fucking hood in Manhattan. So anyway, what's going on? What are you doing?
Well, I've been losing out on a bunch of deals because, you know, I mean, I can get financing, but losing out to cash offers.
Yeah, because cash is king right now, and everybody's scared. They want quick money. They think the world's going to hell. But the problem is, you know, you're going to have to pay a little more. That's the problem, because you're competing with a lot of competition. I don't know how you find any deals in fucking... Well, no, I heard New York is... If you got big money,
well, not
New York is good.
Actually in the Tampa area.
Tampa?
Yeah.
Well, it's tough everywhere right now. So you live in New York, but you're buying shit in Tampa?
Yeah.
Well, What about Fletcher Avenue? What about up and down there? Prices are starting to come down. You want to go in the hood? There's your hood. Go up and down Fletcher. Go by the university. Get up go run along 275. I mean, you know what I'm talking about.
And what about
Suitcase City?
What do you think about South St. Pete?
South St. Pete is good. If you're tough enough to go to South St. Pete and get your ass over there, find a house, fix it up, rent it out to Section 8, you know. But yeah, it's great if you can find something that makes sense. There's deals out there, but you're going to have to put the time in to fix it up. You ain't going to walk into a turnkey deal. You're going to have to earn that money. Right now in a tough market, you got to earn that goddamn money. It ain't coming easy. You ain't going to buy it and then automatically make money the day you bought it. Not in this market. So get down there, find a good agent, find the fixer-uppers, find the stuff that's distressed. There's always shit you can fix up in South St. Pete. You could buy a fucking lot and put a fucking house there and make money in South St. Pete. You can order a modular house and dump it there.
To build. I mean,
not if you buy it modular. You're renting a Section 8. I've owned modulars that went through hundreds of Section 8 tenants, built back in the fucking 70s. And 80s, and they lasted many, many years and made me a lot of fucking money. You could buy a fucking shitty house, tear it down, throw a fucking modular delivered there where there's no time to wait. You rent it out to Section 8 for the same money you're going to get for any other kind of house, and it's a good house, and there's always opportunity. But you got to get your ass down here and find the opportunity. It ain't going to, just appear. You're going to have to get out here and find that needle in the haystack or, all right?
Right. Well, I want to ask you, so do you think I should do cash out refis so that I have cash on the side ready to...
Listen, it's always nice to have cash. Those are the people beating you out right now. So if you can get your hands on some money, and it's only going to cost you a few %, I'd take that goddamn money and get out there and try to make more money with it. Hell yeah, get your hands on as much money as you can in this interest rate environment that we're in right now. All right? Get every bank, especially if they're going to fix the goddamn rate. It ain't going no lower. It's free fucking money. The bank needs a couple of 2.5% just to operate the bank.
Yeah, I can't get that low because that's.
All right, what can you get? 3, 3.5?
No, like 5,
Bullshit.
5.5.
Well, listen, you need to go check. When was the last time you talked to a bank, a real bank? When was the last time?
Well, I'm getting a loan through a bank now, but it's
you better get out there. You
bank.
better check around and make sure you're getting the best goddamn rate and deal. I mean, because they're giving money away. He's got to find the right banks. All right. So good luck to you. Get your hands on some money. Bring your ass down here to St. Pete, and you better watch your back when you go down there. They will rip you. Will get.
Well, yeah, you got to bring a gun when you go.
Well, whatever you got to do, you got to do. But you can make money. That's what I did. All right. Good luck to you. Take care.
Okay, thanks.
What do you got?
We have some super chats. James Pennington, thank you for the 14.99 pounds, I think. What are the top 3 highlights of your life?
The top 3 highlights of my life? I don't know. I mean, the day I bought Carla, that was a highlight. There was a lot of highlights. The day I closed some really big fat deals for millions of dollars.
Really? I thought it was the highlight when you bought where I lived at.
I bought the building, and you came with the building. You were what they call the, there's a term in real estate, tangible asset. You were a tangible asset.
I love the way you come up with these words now.
And now you're very tangible, whatever that means. All I know is you get taxed on tangibles, and you've taxed my ass for 17 years, so you're doing fine. What else we got? We got any chats? We got any money coming in?
Yeah.
We're
Still
trying to raise money
solid.
for
Thank
a
you for the
contest.
$50. How can I get with you on a consultation? You can go to
Rafal, this is your goddamn job. You need to do your goddamn job, Rafal.
It's on the screen.
Maybe because you just
it is on the
maybe you don't get your point across.
Go to benmallah.com.
It's on the screen.
It's on the screen. Look at the fucking screen. What does the screen say? I don't see it.
It's right there.
What's it say?
To get 15-minute
consult with
consult.
Ben, go to benmallah.com. There you go. It's on the screen. I think we're running a special right now. $99.99. No, 99 even. $99. It'll help pay for Rafal's 10 brothers and sisters in Poland. But no, we're getting ready to do this contest to help some local family in Tampa. I'm going to do it. Why am I going to do it? Why not? I can't do, I'm not that busy. Can't do shit about the hotels. Let's at least do something that means something in life. Let's help somebody. Let's take a family and try to help them out. I think it'll be a fun thing to do. It'll be a great thing to do. You get a lot of personal satisfaction. Once you do make your money in life, making money is fine and great, but then what do you do? What's the point? You have all this fucking money. What do these billionaires do with all that fucking money? Well, do something good, because you're going to get some personal satisfaction out of do something good. Oh, don't forget, Carla, Church's Chicken right now, 100 fucking pieces, $65. That's 65 cents a piece of chicken to Church's. Contact the food bank in Clearwater. Find out what day they're handing out food to people. We're going to go over there with the fucking Batmobile and Church's Chicken. We're going to bring about 500 pieces of fucking chicken, and we're going to hand out hot chicken to all the people coming to the food bank for food.
I'm on it.
That's your assignment.
Sounds good.
All right.
As long as you don't have any.
I'll eat one piece. You know, Church's actually only had I don't like the white meat because it's always dry normally, but Church's white meat is so greasy that even the fucking white meat is good. Because typically I only eat dark meat, you know, thighs, legs, wings, shit like that. All right, what else we got?
Also, thank you for the $10. Bought 230,000 single family home 2 hours away from LA. P&I is $900 per month. Rentals are going for $1,500 to $1,700 per month. How can I expand and buy more 200 grand deals?
Listen, you know, you're buying it 200 grand and then you're paying, okay, you're cash flowing, and it's great. But yeah, you're going to need a lot of those motherfuckers to cash flow. That's why I went in the apartment business, because you got them all in one goddamn place. You start buying up all these damn houses, you know, then you spread yourself really thin. Get out there and find more. You found that one. I don't know. You know, wherever you're doing it, keep doing it. If something works in life, keep doing it. That's the biggest problem people got. They always want to do some stupid shit instead of sticking with what the hell you're doing and what works. And then keep doing it, and then you try other stuff when you're really doing good. And if it works, fine, but then, you know, just keep doing it. Find another deal like that. What else we got? Nobody? Anybody?
Yeah, Robert Simpson, thank you for the 6.
The Simpsons!
Ben, what are your thoughts on investing in cottages / vacation rentals? Glad to see you doing better. All the best.
You know, it's all about location, 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 location. If you can find a place that you can rent out as a vacation rental and a vacation hotspot, and you see that other people are, there's not, you know, you want to find anywhere, any kind of real estate, anything in the world, it's all about supply and demand. You only want to own what's in demand. You want to be the supplier, okay, for the demand, whatever it is in life, especially real estate. So, you know, you have to do homework and find out where there are people traveling to, you know, but right now is not a good time for the vacation business. I'll tell you that right now. It's probably the worst time. So you better be careful. I'm taking my vacation hotel rooms and trying to do the opposite and rent them out goddamn extended stay and flex stay. And I don't care by the week, by the month, by the year, bada bing, bada boom. Be careful with vacations. Don't believe all this Airbnb hype bullshit. Airbnb's cool. Oh, yeah, but if somebody has an extra place, they don't want to sell it, they don't keep it, so they rent it out. They ain't making a fucking fortune off that one little rental. You got to have a lot of fucking rentals. So the whole Airbnb shit is a lot of air. Believe me. There's a lot of air in the BNB. I'm the BNB.
Okay,
They're the
BNB.
fucking air. What's up, lady?
I have a question. Why are you screaming?
You know, we all can go through life where, oh, my life is so easy, and I don't need to raise my voice, and I don't have any stress, and I have two maids, and I ain't got shit to worry about, and my husband's a big fat rich motherfucker, and I can do whatever the fuck I want, and I can go where I want, and I ain't got shit to worry about. Well, unfortunately, I got shit to worry about, and by screaming, it helps me deal with my fucking problems.
Okay, well, if you scream and you get like that and your blood pressure goes high.
This is the way I exercise. I'm working my lungs. This is the way I do.
Show me how you work your
treatment.
lungs. Show me. Higher.
Ding, 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 ding. Here, now your turn. Move on with that one.
I was just going to say, I don't think you want me to do that.
Yeah, we'll do it later. I got my own machine for you.
Stop it.
You got these children sitting here. What do you got? You're supposed to be worried about dinner. You were supposed to go to a country club. You were supposed to get us fried chicken from the country club and bring it home after your big fancy hair appointment. But did you do it? No. I'm not eating the leftover turkey from last night.
Well, I was going to make you a potato
Get your
pancakes,
ass
but
in
you had
the
the
kitchen
cigarette.
and make some comida, Lolita.
Oh, now that you said that, you're getting
Anyways,
nothing.
before you guys tell yourselves.
Shit now.
All right, what do you got for
Gav
us?
S, thank you for the $5. Justice, thank you also for the $5.
Hot in here. Thank you very much. Keep that money coming in. We're going to take it and we're going to spend it wisely. What do you think? I'm really going to use it. That $5 fucking ain't going to pay a parking meter around here. Well, maybe a parking meter, yeah. All right, what do you got?
LS3, thank you for the $3.99.
We're gonna
Any
start doing
life
charity.
advice
I'm
for
gonna turn you people into
20-year-old
charitable
small
people.
business owner?
What?
Jesus.
Repeat the question.
LS3, thank you for $3.99. Any life advice for 20?
LSD.
Any life advice for 20-year-old small business owner?
Small business. What kind of business? Is it a legal business or an illegal business? Listen, whatever you can do to make money, do it. As long as it doesn't hurt nobody or put you in a position where you go to jail, make money any way you can. And then if real estate's a part of that, great. But whatever you're doing, running this secret business you don't want to tell us it is, do it. And do it as best as you can, and as big as you can, and as much as you can. Okay? Because the squeaky wheel gets all the grease. So start squeaking. I mean, 20 years old, you got the world by the balls. You can do it. 20 years old, you can work fucking 18 hours a day. Money. Hello, it's Ben. What's up?
Hey, what's up, Ben? How are you?
Pretty good. How are you?
Not too bad. Got a quick question for you. Great to see you, man. Have a good night. So, I have a freestanding real estate or a freestanding commercial building in a very, very up-and-coming, busy part of a very wealthy town. The current tenant, the lease has expired November 1st. I'm trying to get a like a franchise in there, and I can't get any franchises to even call me back. There's 3 anchor stores being built right now. One's a Target, one's a Super ShopRite.
Is this space vacant? Is the space vacant right now or not?
Right now, it's currently occupied, but it's a month to month.
So I'm
in New Jersey. So
you're gonna throw the guy out? You're gonna kick the poor guy out? Is that what you're gonna do? Big tough guy from New Jersey. You're gonna. How much money is the guy paying you?
Right now, the building is about 2,500 square feet.
Single tenant. Single tenant.
Single tenant.
Triple
it's a pizzeria.
net. Triple net.
It's a tough part because it's a estranged family member that I don't talk to anymore.
Oh my God! You people in Jersey are wackos, especially pizzeria family members. Oh my God! Here we go with the crazy Italian pizzeria owners.
They're not.
All right. So anyway, so you got them they're running a pizzeria out of your building, right?
Yeah.
All right. Who's paying the taxes?
I'm paying the taxes.
Who's paying the insurance?
Triple net.
So it's not triple net. You're paying the taxes. Are you paying the insurance on the building?
They are.
They pay the insurance on the physical building, the building itself?
On the building itself.
And liability, I'm sure. All right. So what are you paying for? They're paying the utilities. All you're paying is the taxes, right?
Yeah, but in the lease, it's a tough spot because it does say triple net inside the lease, but my lawyer fucked up and paid for the.
All right, it is what it is. You don't want this relationship anyway.
It is what it is.
So the point is, how much money are you collecting out of these fucking screwball pizzeria motherfuckers?
Yeah, I know. $3,500 a month.
$3,500 a month. All right, if they left tomorrow, which ain't going to be easy, sounds like, without a fight.
Yep.
Okay, how much can you lease that space out tomorrow if the place was vacant? What's the price?
$5,000.
$5,000. And they're paying you $3,500 a month.
Mm-hmm.
And then
right now,
wait.
Renegotiation.
Okay, but let me ask you this: so if they left, you got $5,000. Would that $5,000 be true triple net, where you wouldn't have the expense of the tax bill?
It would be a true triple net lease.
All right. So basically, how much is your tax bill right now?
About $10,000 a year.
$10,000 a year. So you're losing 10. They're giving you 40. You're getting 30. You could be getting 50, you could be getting 60 clean. So right now, they're costing you half the money you should be making. You should be doubling your money if they were gone. Well, how the fuck are you going to be able to get rid of them without them wanting to kick your ass or what?
It is what it is, man. Right now, they're up for renegotiations, but they don't want to talk.
Then you got to tell them, listen, they don't want to talk, then you got to turn it over to a fucking lawyer. Say, listen, here's the story. This is business. Forget about all the personal bullshit, who screwed who, and whatever your family issues are.
Exactly.
This is the deal.
Business is business.
Tomorrow, I can get $60,000 a year in my pocket for this property. That's what it's worth. You want to match it or not? Now, if you want to match it, then match the fucking thing, start paying the tax bill, increase the goddamn rent, and we all live happily ever after. Otherwise, you're going to have to move on and go find a fucking pizza oven somewhere else. Simple as that. Turn it over to a lawyer.
But my my problem is I'm trying to get a franchise in there, and I can't get anyone
who
to call me
cares?
back.
Listen, franchise. If you get a franchise, fantastic. All that matters is that you got a person paying you the $60,000 a year that you know is going to pay you. Okay, sometimes it doesn't. If you get a franchise, even better. But let me tell you, franchises aren't the easiest thing to put up with. They think because they got a big fancy name that's worth something. So they try to turn the screws on you. I got fucking Publix and Winn-Dixie's and Walgreens. They tell me what the fuck to do. Why? Because they're on the trade on the stock exchange. So they push me around.
Yeah.
So listen, the point is, it's all about numbers. Don't worry about the franchise shit. You get the best tenant you can in there. You're gonna have to find a leasing agent. That's going to get you the highest paying tenant. Now, if you get a fucking Starbucks in there, ding, 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 you hit the fucking home run. Because now the franchise name does increase the value of that property because it increases the strength of the tenant. So if you ever wanted to sell it or get it appraised, it's going to have a lot of weight on it. But the point is this, it's all about money. Right now, you're collecting 30, you should be collecting 60. Tell them, listen, match the fucking 60 or I got to move on. I got a life to live. End of subject. They say, fuck you,
right
and
now,
then turn it over to a fucking lawyer.
It's hard to find a good tenant, though. So this is
then you ain't in such a great situation. Well, number one, have you talked to any leasing agents? If this neighborhood is so fucking
I haven't.
great,
That's the other thing.
Well, then you didn't do your homework. You got to know what the fucking market is. You got to talk to leasing agents. Say, hey, listen, buddy, how much can you come? There are guys that specifically work for franchises. The franchises have certain brokers they work with. They give these brokers the business. They listen, go out there and find us 10 locations. They know what the parameters are their locations. These brokers know what the franchise will take before they take it. You got to find the right broker. Like if you want to get a big shot Pizza Hut or whatever in there, Pizza Hut deals, they have a real estate department, all right? And they'll tell you who to contact. You got to find the guys in that game. But first do your homework before you piss these people off because you don't want them leaving and then you ain't got shit. So you need to get with...
Sorry, not to cut you off, but do you think, in your professional opinion, do you think maybe I should just give them like a small lease, like maybe like a two-year option to renew? So hopefully, I have money coming in, increase the rent a certain percentage, maybe not the full amount, but just something just to entice them to stay a little bit longer.
It's all a negotiation. You ask for as much as you fucking can, and then they're going to come back and say, nah, and you got to find a meeting place that you're going to be happy with. But let me tell you, you're playing with, it's dangerous. I don't know the area, but retail is very dangerous right now. There's a lot of companies that are saying they're going to open up. There's a lot of companies that are closing up. Everything's a fucking mess right now. You don't know to go right. You don't know to go left. You don't know who's doing what. Things don't make sense. Listen, you need to sit down or have somebody sit down with them, whether it's a lawyer or an agent or somebody, and say, you need to write up a proposal to them. Here is your lease renewal. My son does them every day. He writes up a fucking lease to all the terms that he wants on that space, and he presents it to the tenant.
We did that already.
Well, then if they tell you to go fuck yourself.
They just didn't respond.
Well, when's the clock up? When's the time up? When is the time up?
When is the time up?
When's their lease up?
November 1st. It was done November 1st.
Well,
so I told them that I inherited this property.
Okay.
And I told them I wanted to do a site visit because I didn't want to sit there and have them, because they're already trying to get me to repair the roof and stuff. So I said I wanted to do a site visit before I even think about giving them another lease. And that's where I'm at. I'm at a stalemate right now because they're not even responding back.
Listen, the point is this: if their lease is up, in my world, I don't know. In my world, it sounds like they ain't got a leg to stand on. If your lease is up, your fucking lease is up. End of subject. You go by the fucking rules of law, and it's simple. You tell a lawyer, listen, we gave you a lease. These are the fucking terms we want. You ignored it. Your lease is over. You are now what they call a holdover or whatever the fuck it is. Your lease has been terminated.
Now it's month to month.
And then you're gonna have to evict them. If they won't leave on their own, you're gonna have to get the fucking lawyer to get an eviction done, get a fucking judgment, get him out, and then hopefully you'll be able to find a good new tenant to go in there. And then, or you're going to wake up and say, oh, fuck, he ain't fucking with us. We better play ball with this guy, or we're going to be left with no fucking place to run our pizza kitchen out of. So get in there and get busy. You got to get in there and go to war.
Do you think I should just try and give them a smaller lease so hopefully this whole thing, this whole COVID bullshit blows over, and then maybe if I could find a better tenant?
Let me ask you a question.
I have some money coming
Let me ask you a question. Do you think?
Yes, sir.
Do you think? And you probably ain't seen their books, which you should have a right to. If your lawyer writes a lease up, all our leases show we really want to see what the operating is of those businesses. Can these people afford to pay you $5,000 a month in the tax bill?
There's a possibility.
Well, then try and see. And if they can, they can. If they can't, then you end up evicting them later. But try to just leave them in place. You may have to fix the fucking roof to make the deal happen. But see if you can put up with them, and all you care about is the fucking money. If they're going to pay you the money and leave you the fuck alone and go to your terms, try that route. It's always easier to get along with people than it is to fight with them. Try to get along with them. Give them a chance. Let the lawyer handle it. Let the fucking lawyer do his job and say, listen, either you just tell a lawyer, listen, you tell a lawyer what to do. You say, listen, either get them to comply to what I can get in the open market on the terms that I can get in the open market, or tell them they got to get the fuck out. And if they don't want to get the fuck out, then evict them. And then you just got to bite the bullet and just play your hand. And that's it. Otherwise, they can say, oh, shit, he's serious. Let's pay him the fucking $5,000. Let's sign a 3-year lease for now, and let's all move on. You know, it's all negotiating bullshit. That's what it is. All right?
Thanks, Ben. I appreciate
good
it,
luck.
brother.
Take care.
Thank you.
All
You
right.
too. Bye-bye.
What do you got?
We do have some super chats. Hustle Hearted, thank you for the $4.99. Aaron looking to leap stock options. They typically return 500%, and also look up covered calls for weekly income.
He don't even know what a covered call is. He can't even cover his goddamn head with a hat, Bailey. Covered calls, I don't know that shit. Covered calls, options, all this shit. We're not that sophisticated. But at any rate, look into whatever he was talking about, the symbol at least. Then we can give it to an option guy and tell him to fucking do it. So you got to start writing this shit down.
Screenshot.
All right, save that super chat. I need 500 times my money, whatever the fuck. What do you got?
J. Cole, thank you for the $5. Love you, Ben. What is the cap rate you look for in home rentals?
You know, let me tell you, don't get fooled on that cap rate bullshit. Cap rates in residential, it's not a true cap rate. Because a cap rate normally means you're guaranteed that fucking money, providing they pay the rent. Okay, if you got a fucking bill that comes up or something that has to be fixed in residential, you ain't billing a tenant at the end of the year like I could do to retail. So you better be careful with cap rates in retail. They don't try to push that cap rate, but you know, you better make sure there's reserves in there for repairs and out of the ordinary expenses, because you can't recapture them from the tenant in a residential. So anyway, cap rates, depends. I look for properties where they may have a low cap rate when I'm buying them, but I see potential of increasing the cap rate. I only buy real estate that you can increase the value in, okay? Because the ultimate game and goal is increase the value, get all your money out of the goddamn property, let it all be the bank's money, and you got nothing invested but a cash flow. It's all good with nothing bad. You got money coming in, but none of your money tied up, so your money's free to do other things. So cap rates are fine, but even if I buy 5 cap, but I better be able to turn that 5 cap into an 8 or 9 or 10 cap. And then you got to look at it this way too. Money is so fucking cheap right now. If you buy a 5 cap and you leverage most of the money, 80% of it, you're going to end up with a 10 cap because you're borrowing money and cheap money. So it's 5 cap out of your money. We go to the bank and borrow the money for half, You're making money on the bank's money. You're making money on the cap rate. You're increasing the cap rate because you're paying less for the money than the cap rate's paying. If you got 5 coming in and you're only paying the bank 2, you're making 3% of the goddamn bank's money. That's what I try to do. What else we got? So stick that in your cap. Want a feather in your cap?
All right, Matthew sent us $4.99.
All right, Matthew, what are you doing over here? Tweeting?
Taking a break.
Oh,
What
sorry.
are you, tweeter? Peter the
stuff.
tweeter?
All right, I'll just read this one. I flip cars on the side, 10K, 20 years. Do I do FHA, 0 down or 20% down on POS to fix cheap and rent cheap?
Listen, you do whatever you can do. You always want to try to exercise your best options first. As little money as you can. Get out there and find out. Can you buy an FHA house? Can you buy a duplex, a fourplex? Or what do you qualify for? And use as little money as possible. If for some reason that don't work for whatever reason, then you go to the next level. Try to find a bank that'll do a 10% down. If that don't work, go to 15. 20 normally tops out. Or 25 is a big project. So, exercise your options. Find out what your options are, work them, pick the best option, and do it. Flipping cars is great. Stack that money. I used to flip Mercedes and make $5,000 by driving over one fucking bridge. I buy it in San Francisco where nobody could afford to park. I drive it over to Oakland. I'd sell it to some Chinese doctor in Hayward, and I'd make $5,000 on every Mercedes. That's how I used to hustle when I was young. All right, what else we got?
Try and get a call right now.
Let's get a call. You got anything over here?
Yeah,
Sitting here wasting my
50K.
time.
Thank you for
I could be eating fried chicken right now.
50K. Thank you for the $5.
Paul.
I'm leasing a doghouse out to my uncle, but he refuses to pay the rent because it's too cold. Can I?
He's leasing a what?
A doghouse.
D-O-G dog?
Yes.
He put his
D-O-G.
fucking uncles living in a doghouse? I'm in the doghouse all the time, but I got a $16 million doghouse, so fuck it. But anyway, what do you got here? He's leasing a doghouse?
He refuses to pay the rent because it's too cold. Can I evict him?
You don't mean a doghouse. Number one, you can plug if it's a place where the guy's living and you want rent, you're supposed to provide heat. Even if it's a fucking plug-in heater, get him a fucking electric blanket, do something. Maybe he'll pay you the fucking rent and you all live happily ever after. I don't understand why your uncle's in a doghouse, and even doghouses don't even have power in them. So I don't know what you're talking about. Sounds like you've been doggying something. I don't know. But straighten out the problem or move on. Or find a dog with some money to rent it to. Dogs don't need heat. They got fur.
Philip, thank you for $1.99.
You're some cheap mother. I'm trying to raise $10,000 to help a family, and you people sending me $1.99.
What was it like when JFK was shot, Ben?
I don't know. I was too young to die. I was born in 65. I think he got shot in 64 because he was in a 64 Lincoln. So I don't know. And let me tell you, the Kennedys, if you really do your homework on all these people, they're all so glamorized. Let me tell you, those Democrats, they were rich Democrats, which is really crazy. The father was a bootlegger, and they treated the White House like it was a freaking playhouse.
Got a caller.
We got a caller. How are you? How can we help you?
Ben, what's up?
What?
I said, Ben, what's up? How are you?
What's up? What's going on? What you got for us?
So I know that you did some service for, you were in the Army, right?
I was in the Army, but I never fought a day in my life. The only thing I fought was the line in a mess hall.
No worries. Did you know about Navy Federal?
Navy Federal Credit Union. Yeah, what about them?
Do you use them?
I might have used them when I was in the military, but, I'm sure they're a great organization, for a military person. I don't know, did they only take care of the military? I don't know. That was 30 years ago, but, why? You need to borrow money? What are you doing?
They offer mortgages for 1.625%.
Holy shit. I'd be saluting them right goddamn now. You
have access to this, though. You have access to this for life.
Yeah, but the point is this. But there's a max. They ain't going to give me no $12 million loan on my house. Okay? Credit unions are very limited on the level of lending that they do. They're there to help people that need help. They're not there to help big fat schmucks like me that have been working 30 years to build a fortune. So do you need them is the question.
No, I'm just trying to look out for you. Do you have
I appreciate it, but credit unions don't loan the kind of deals I do. I do big deals. Credit unions are there to help people. They're not really there to make big money and be in big business, to my knowledge. But thanks very much. I appreciate it. I think they gave me a car loan once.
You use USAA?
All that stuff, I've graduated to a level where all those type of debt, I don't need their help. I got good relationships with big banks, and I'm doing really good. And those are for people that are trying to just get life together and started. And, I've grown past that point, but I appreciate it. I don't take advantage of shit I don't need either. All right, good luck to you.
Thank you, Ben.
All right, let's go. My throat's starting to hurt. My COVID's coming back. You're bringing my fucking COVID back with this shit.
All right, we can just read some super chats and we can finish off for today. James, thank you for $5. Hey Ben, I did a call with you a month ago. I'm getting ready to launch our app. Looking forward to speaking with you again and featuring St. John's. So he used Consult with Ben. So if you would like to talk to Ben, you really would like to get a 10 or 15 minute phone call or more, go to benmallah.com and there's a tab, Consult with Ben, and you can purchase that and I'll hook you up with a phone call with Ben.
You know, I'm going to tell everybody out there, listen, I really appreciate, whatever you got cooking. I'm not fucking Shark Tank. I'm not in a position really to invest. Right now, I'm trying to save my ass. The only app I need is an app that's going to fill my hotel rooms up. I'm sitting with 1,500 empty hotel rooms. That's my priority in my world right now in my life. Everybody's got their problems. Everybody's got their dreams. Everybody's got their inventions and creations, and it's great. And God bless you. I wish you the best. But right now, I'm going to be honest with you. I don't want to waste your time. I don't want to waste your money, anything. Right now, in this situation, I live day by day. Right now, my day is protecting 5 hotels that are costing me $1 million a month. So for me to go and invest in something, except maybe a good stock tip, I don't know. But we can talk again if you want. But I don't want to waste anybody's time,
Aviation Diaries, $5. Thank you so much. How's it going? That's his question.
How's it going? It's going good. What else you got? Come on.
True Freedom, $10.
Anybody out there got a phone call to make? Come on. Nobody wants us to call them,
Yeah, all right.
What?
We're finishing with the super chat.
Let's finish your super chat. Super poll.
All right, Ben.
Super poll.
Talk to me about an interest rate swap. Bad or good? I never heard of this.
I'm not an expert in swaps, okay? I was told one time I actually made money on it because I took some kind of swap loan, from the bank. But I remember one time I lost $60,000 because of the stupid swap rate. That was about 20 years ago. And ever since that happened to me, I said, fuck a swap. I don't need a swap. I don't really understand them. It has to do with the bankers playing against the market going up or going down. These are all things you need to discuss with a banker that knows what the hell he's talking about. And they'll try to double talk you. The banks, it's a way for banks to gamble on you. It's like the banks are in this game too. They want to gamble. They want to play. They want to play the game too. So they come up with this swap shit where they're like betting against you. And, so discuss it with a qualified, serious banker that's going to give you the straight scoop on it. Or look it up. You can find everything you want on Google now. What else we got?
All right. Thank you, Keith. $10. Okay. He's self-employed, average $20K a month revenue. Company expenses $7,500 a month. How much is the bank before? How much in the bank before I can expand with peace of mind?
Peace of mind. Everybody's got their own size of peace of mind. Whatever your peace of mind is, whatever you need to feel comfortable in life, where you're moving in the right direction, but you need to go and, what was his question?
How much he needs in bank to have a peace of mind?
What do you want to be? You want to have $100,000 in the bank? You want to have $1 million in the bank? You want $10 million in the bank? You want $100 million in the bank? What do you want to do with your life? You're only going to live once. You're only here for X amount of time. You got to figure out how far you want to take that goddamn level up. I always wanted to take my level up to the level I'm at now. I'm pretty much, if I drop dead tomorrow, I've had the fucking fancy cars. I've had the fancy house. I had the trophy wife. I've got kids. I've done everything I pretty much want to do. But, I don't need to really grow that much more. I just want to protect them now. Everybody's got to have their own goals and limits in life. So determine what you feel good about having. You need $1 million in the bank, then get a fucking plan and get a goal and start working towards getting that $1 million in the bank.
All right, Philip, thank you for $4.99. Then also James, thank you for $5. That's the guy about the app. No investment. I'm featuring John's Pass for free.
Thank you very much. John's Pass. We finished the hotel rooms. We got our CO from the fire department, the city, everybody. We're putting the furniture in on Monday. We're waiting for these door locks to come because for some reason fucking FedEx didn't want to deliver them to the parking attendant, so they took the fucking locks back. Now they're back in Canada. I got to listen to all this bullshit all the time. But starting tomorrow, Monday, we're going to have the 10 rooms in John's Pass cooking. We got a lady that's going to take over some space downstairs. All the businesses are doing better there. Hopefully, we got a plan to get rid of the fucking sand. So come on down to John's Pass, baby.
We need to go there to make a video about it, to make an update.
Let's do it.
All right. Hugo, thank you for $5. Ben, I built an app to fill up hotels.
All right. That's the app I need. All right. Get a hold of us. Now I'm talking. I need to fill rooms right now. And I'm willing to do whatever it takes to do it. Because who knows when this is going to blow over? It's going to take a while for people to really just start getting comfortable being packed in a plane. I don't understand anyway. The planes already have fucking masks built into them. How come you get on the fucking plane, the fucking mask drops down, don't wait for the fucking oxygen bullshit, automatically you sit in, you get in your seat, you press the fucking button, the mask drops down, you put the fucking mask on, you take your fucking flight, and then you're breathing clean air, and then they make them change the mask every time the plane lands and the seat it's got, used.
Because that mask works only for a few minutes.
Bullshit.
Yeah.
Only a few minutes?
Yeah, it's just for the plane to drop down for a couple thousand feet.
Well, then convert them. They can convert fucking machinery into defibrillator, whatever, resuscitators,
Filters.
whatever. They can do it. Make a fucking mask that you wear in the fucking plane. It's already built in. Just make it to where it lasts the whole fucking flight.
All right, scenes.
Have an air thing under the seat. I don't know. I'm not a fucking scientist. Put a fucking hose out the window while the plane's flying.
Well, you just bring your own mask, though. Right?
Yeah, but if you want fresh air to breathe in, who the fuck knows?
Okay. We have one more last super chat.
Why? Are we done for the night? We ain't been here in 6 months. What do you got?
We have Seen Sneakers, $9.99. Thank you so much.
Thank you for. You can buy sneakers for $9.99.
Well, that's his
Not
name.
Nike.
That's what he donated.
Yeah, that's what he donated. Hey, Ben, I'm going to be 18 in 2 days.
Happy birthday!
How would I go about buying my first rental property?
Listen, you're 18. You better figure out how you're going to fucking pay your rent or your bills and feed yourself or put yourself to college or whatever you got to do. Real estate will come after you're established. Unless you want to make real estate your career, if you're willing to make that commitment, then you better be serious, and you're not going to make a whole bunch of money at first because you're going to have to learn the business. When I was 18, I used to hustle apartments in Germany to soldiers because we didn't have enough base on housing. I was hustling and leasing and shit, making money, and got hooked on real estate. You can start an entry-level position in real estate if you want. You're not going to be able to buy it right away. You're not going to be able to buy real estate unless your bank's going to loan you money or you got enough money. Okay? So you better figure out how you're going to make some damn money. Then you take the money, then you buy the real estate. But what are you going to do with your life? You're 18 years old in 2 goddamn days. In 2 goddamn days, you become a man or a woman or an adult or whatever gender you are. Okay? The game is over. Trust me. Don't fuck around in your 20s like a bunch of people do, partying and wasting a bunch of bullshit time. Have your fucking life ready to go now. Get a plan. 18 is the deal. You're legally a person now, an adult, where you can make money in life. So you better figure out what you're going to do, and then everything will come with it.
All right, we have some more super chats.
All right, super chat.
Money coming in. Palak.
We got to come up with a super chat song.
He's giving us $10.
All right.
What would you do with $1 million?
I do a lot of shit with $1 million. I got $1 million. I don't know what the fuck to do with it. Some of my millions, I don't know what the fuck to do with. Some of them I'm putting to work. I got 1031 money getting put to work. I mean, $1 million. If you had $1 million today, it depends on what you want to do. You want to take $1 million. You want to go buy a fucking triple net deal, sit back and get maybe $60,000 a year on it. Well, no, more than that because, and if you go borrow it, I mean, I don't know. I'd spread the money out. It depends on what you want to do. Do you want to be involved? The more time you spend on something, the more money you're going to make. If you want to sit back and just make money on $1 million, I mean, you get nothing with it. In bonds right now, you only get 3% if you're lucky, tax-free. That's $30,000 a year. You go out and buy a triple net deal at about a 6 cap, and once you leverage it, you get about almost 10% on your money. I mean, you got options out there. You can throw it in the fucking stock market. I mean, but it's got to be something smart that makes sense. When you did your homework, or you're comfortable with a low return. Or you go out there and find a super deal. If you qualify, $1 million in my world, if I have $1 million cash, that $1 million is $5 million, because that's the down payment on a $5 million deal. So I'd be out looking for a $5 million deal with that $1 million. But you got to also have the backing to be able to borrow the money. You got to do whatever's within your reach, whatever's in your goal, control that you can do, and find the best, make the smartest move. But if you want to sit back and do nothing and just get a good return, I'd probably go with a franchise triple net deal right now. You get about 10% on that money. It's about $100,000 a year, and and you get to depreciate the income so you don't pay in tax on the whole $100,000. What else?
All right, we have a few more super chats.
Go for it. Hey, they want to pay. Let them pay. We'll play.
All right. Thank you to Richard for $5. I can get nice wooden prefabs from Asia. 1,200 square feet, 24,000 plus freight. Seems like an opportunity. Any thoughts? Could be.
If they're approved to come into the country and be used and approved by you better make sure they're approved by the HUD, HUD, or I think they're the ones that control the specifications on, being able to be used. So if you can use them and you can legally put them somewhere, then yeah, if you could buy $20 a square foot is what you're talking about, right?
Yeah, 1,200 square feet, $24,000 plus freight.
24,000 for 1,200 square feet. Well, if it makes sense, you can find a cheap lot somewhere, and or you got only the cost of the foundation, the plumbing, the electrical, or tear down an old house and put that one there. I mean, yeah, it can be done, and you can make a lot of money at it. But it's got to be the right location. You got to buy the land cheap enough. You got to make sure you know all your soft expenses are. You got permits. You got planning. You got a lot of shit involved doing that. But it can't be done at that price because typically, 1,200 square feet should be worth $120,000 at a minimum as a house or a rental. Okay? So, yeah, you can make a lot of money, but you got to do a shitload of them. Maybe you can stack them.
All right. Thank you to Matthew for $4.99. Thank you to Trash Act.
Make sure they ain't got COVID in them or that fucking, what was the problem we used to have with Chinese sheetrock? Make sure that Chinese sheetrock problem with COVID in this shit.
Coming from Asia, so.
Asia! Well, all of Asia's not China anymore. Most of it. What else we got?
All right, Nathan sent us $5. Thank you so much.
Thank you. That's one Nathan's hot dog. $5.
Top 3 traits that you look for in the residential brokers that you would use through your years. Oh my God, it's too late.
So basically, what do you like to see in your
I like
real
to
estate
see
broker?
people with a fucking history. Where they've done it, they're in the game, they're doing it, they're specialized in shit, they're making deals, they're closing deals, they're finding deals. People that are in the game. Show me what the hell you've done for the past 3 months, I tell people. Before I hire a broker, show me all the sales you closed in the past 6 months. Show me what you can do. Who are you dealing with? Show me some of the names of people you work with. It's like hiring somebody. You got to hire somebody that's qualified. They ain't going to waste your fucking time. Stick the stupid thing on the market. They ain't going to get up their ass and try to sell it and wait for somebody to come buy it, bring you a buyer. You want an agent that's going to get out there and work that fucking deal. Earn that goddamn commission.
Okay.
References. Track record.
Collie, thank you for the $5.
And you'll know right off the bat by the deals they feed you if you're looking for them to help you buy something. What?
Can you give a shout out to Adrian Meza?
Adrian Meza.
Shout out to him.
All right. What does shout out really mean? Shout out to Adrian Meza.
That means that
I shout enough. You want me to shout louder? My fucking voice.
Yeah, be careful.
I still got fucking. They said the COVID's negative. I still got
pneumonia.
Pneumonia.
That's separate. That's damage.
Take it easy.
Pneumonia.
How many did you smoke?
Aaron's going to have 2 kids.
Yeah, how much have you smoked?
The first kid he's going to be called, he's going to have a son named COVID, and then he's going to have a daughter named Pneumonia. What else you got?
Adrian Brannigan. Thank you for the $4.99. Hey, Ben, I run a digital marketing agency. I could help you book rooms and even fill commercial spaces with online advertising. I'd love to chat.
All right, contact Rafael. Do it. Let's make some money. We need income. I don't understand all that media and all that tech shit. I didn't grow up in that. I grew up in the creation of it, but I'm not tech. I'm not a techie. I'm a schmecky. What do you got? Call Rafael, set up an appointment, tell us what you can do for us, show us what you can do for us. If I make money, I love to share in money. If somebody can help me make money, they have my golden goose. Okay? I need some golden gooses right now. Lay me some golden rent hotel revenue. What else you got? Anybody else out there? Anybody out there? Hello.
Thank you for the $5. Hi, Ben. It's Gabriel. Please let me know how.
What is this, 5 and Below fucking podcast? We're going to do the 5 and Below. What do you got?
Please let me know how to prepare the tuna and chopped egg salad.
Tuna and chopped egg salad. You take a can of tuna. Don't buy the cheap shit. Don't buy that goddamn, what do they call it? Buy the white albacore tuna. The shit without all the greasy oil. The shit that's not yellow or whatever, orange. Buy the white albacore tuna. Open up that fucking can. Chop up some goddamn raw onions. put some mayonnaise, get some hard-boiled eggs, make the eggs into egg salad, mix it all together. You got the tuna, you got the hard-boiled eggs, you got the onions. You know, you want a little celery, okay, you want to be healthy, and there's your tuna salad. But what I like to do, my favorite sandwich is a tuna melt, but never will I eat hot tuna. Well, you know what I mean. All right, I like a hot grilled cheese with cold tuna on it, and raw onion, lettuce, maybe a little tomato. That's a sandwich, but the tuna's got to be cold. Tuna sucks hot. Fuck a tuna casserole, all right? That is some nasty shit. That hillbilly tuna casserole. Tuna belongs cold. Unless you eat it where, it's pan-seared or some bullshit. I eat tuna out the fucking can. You want good tuna? Star-kissed. Charlie likes tunas that taste good. What else you got? No callers?
Stefan
Not one fucking
Maddox,
person wants a call?
Thanks for the $5. I flipped 2 houses that I've lived in. Want to find more deals to flip and commercial RE. Got $100,000 to invest, but don't want to wait long to get money back.
Nobody wants to wait long. You want quick money. Quick. I mean, do it. If you already did it, then keep doing it. But it's hard to find deals right now because the world's upside down. You know, but you got to get out there, lowball. And then find out, you'll find a deal. Keep lowballing it. It gets frustrating, but it's the only way you're going to get any goddamn deals. The squeaky wheel gets all the grace. That's what the guy that brought me into real estate taught me. All right? And he did a lot of fucking squeaking and greased the fuck out of me, that big, fat, rich motherfucker. No, he's a good guy. All right, what else we got?
Jared Benedus, thank you for the $1.99. John Tibbles, thank you for the $5. Ben, switch to cigars.
No, you can't inhale them. What the fuck good are they? And you got this big brown, you don't know what it looks like sticking out of your mouth. Give me a break. Guys always say, oh yeah, it looks tough. It looks a little gay to me. I'm sorry. All that cigar smoking bullshit. Hey, we sit around a cigar bar. Yeah. I don't know. It wasn't me. Cigar bars do really well out here. And I think it's just a place for guys to have a drink and sit around and lie to other guys and get the fuck away from their wives, really. That's the whole purpose of a cigar bar. Every time I've owned properties that had cigar bars in them, it's a bunch of fucking guys sitting around, smoking a cigar. It looks like a bunch of guys with something in their mouth I don't want. So, ended subject. No thanks on the cigars. And I ain't smoking no, what do they call them? I used to wonder, I didn't wonder, I knew why. Every fucking apartment I would vacate that would be vacated in Oakland when I used to clean the apartments out, they had fucking tobacco everywhere with no cigar. They'd clean out the fucking tobacco and they'd pile weed in and smoke it. And they'd leave me the fucking tobacco all sitting around. I had to clean up them. Anyway, no, not for me. But big in Tampa here. They'll roll. These guys in the street rolling cigars. It's a Cuban thing, man. Yeah, smoke a cigar, yeah.
Philip Caruthers, thank you for the $1.99. What's your opinion on Kim Jong-un?
Kim Jong-un! He ain't heard shit. Isn't that the guy from North Korea?
Yeah.
He's quiet right now, I think. He's hiding. He's quiet. This world's too fucked up for even him to get involved with. I don't know. You ain't heard shit about him. Leave him the fuck alone. If all his people are going to be poor people stuck in that country, you know, he's God, and that's his world, and as long as I'm not in it, and as long as he ain't fucking with nobody, leave him the fuck alone. That's the problem with the fucking Middle East. We're always sticking our goddamn nose in their business and trying to fucking rationalize with people who are irrational. If you live like a communist, or you're letting religion run your fucking country, you're not a rational person. You're a fucking control freak. And I don't want nothing to do with it, but I want to stay the fuck away from you because I can't change you, so I'm going to leave you the fuck alone. So all these communist crazy countries and all this bullshit about women can't fucking, they got to dress a certain way, you can't drink alcohol, you can't do this, you can't do that. I don't need you to tell me what the fuck to do. You know, I'm of a fucking brain. I got a brain of my own. I know right from wrong. I want to live like a human being. I don't want to be controlled. So Kim Jong-un, whatever, you know, I'm just glad he's quiet. He ain't bothering nobody. All right? He's had plenty to do with it. He got millions of people kissing his ass every day. What? No, it's the same cigarette. Same pack. What else we got?
Benjamin, seriously, you need to cut up that cigarette.
It's the last cigarette I'm smoking during this podcast.
No, it's gonna be your last cigarette tonight.
Listen, you need to get in that kitchen and smoke us some goddamn dinner up. That's what you need to do.
Excuse me, what?
You see what time it is?
I see what time it is.
Holy shit, man. In the fucking hospital, I have a fucking menu. I pick up
I
the phone.
have your food.
All right, then. I'll be there shortly. Go warm it up. Warm up the
Anyways.
food. Oh, she's back with food. Hey, thank you.
Malik Vaz, thank you for the 555.
All right, 555. That's better than a 666. I don't want none of them. What do you got? You guys are some boring-ass,
What are
lazy,
you
Polak, 13-year-old cuckoos. Come on, give me something.
Okay, Adrian Brannigan, thank you for $4.99 again.
Adrian!
Awesome, I could definitely help out. Got an email for me to reach out.
BenMallah.com. It's on the fucking screen. Call or fall. Tell us what you got. I ain't gonna waste your time.
One Elias, thank you for the $4.99. What do you think about buying malls, then turning the malls into warehouses, kind of like Amazon fulfillment centers, then sell to online retailers?
I don't know. Malls are a very tricky thing right now. You know, the whole e-commerce is crushing the fucking malls, okay? And that's just a fact. And it ain't a fact that's going to go any better away. But, you know, malls will still have a place because people still got to be human. You can't live on your fucking computer and live your whole life on your computer and your DoorDash and all this bullshit. Sooner or later, people want to get out and interact with each other. But malls are very dangerous right now. Very dangerous. So, you know, I don't know about reconstructing them into something else. You got to make sure there's a demand for what you want to do. You know, converting them into other types of stuff, I don't know. It's going to be tricky. They're built a certain way. They don't have high ceilings. They're not good for warehouses and stacking shit. I don't know. They make good schools probably. But, you know, you're tricky. And then you got zoning in place. You got to make sure there's a company that's going to want to rent them. You know, malls ain't no fucking small ticket. You want to buy a mall, even a fucking empty one, you're going to be spending big bucks, baby. But there's plenty of them going dark right now. What else you got?
Trying to get a phone call. Anyway, Ricky Hustiano, thank you for the $5. Do you end up spending more money on a home if you start with a FHA?
You spend more money?
Yeah, more money on a home if you start with an FHA loan.
Not necessarily, you know, it depends. If you can find a good deal with you can use FHA for. It's all about finding a home that's a good deal. How you pay for it, that doesn't matter. It's all about finding a house that has value in it. Something you know the neighborhood's getting better, or you can fix it up a little more, or you can add on to it. Something you can create more value, or just the regular inflation or whatever, the value's going to go up. I mean, you know, it don't matter how you pay for it, you know, but it's best to use FHA because you ain't using a lot of your money. The government's backing you up, and the terms are good, and the money's a very low rate. You know, you always want to use your best option available. The one that takes the least money out of your pocket so your wife can spend it. What else you got?
Getting a caller.
We're getting a caller. We're getting a caller. You have reached a number that is no longer in service. That was the number I used to get from Carla when I first met her. See, I told you, it's a fucking voicemail. In fact, Carla had a voicemail that was in Spanish, and I hated it. It's one thing to get kicked to the fucking curb in English, but to get kicked to the curb in fucking Spanish. Miro está aquí right now. I'll call back later. Or some bullshit.
No te enojes.
All I know is, since you met me, every day has been Feliz fucking Navidad. So who are you bullshitting?
You're hilarious.
Fucking married Santa Claus.
Yeah, I did marry Santa Claus.
Growing the beard out.
I love that.
Hey,
beard.
it's Ben. How are you tonight? How can we help you?
Hey, Ben. How's it going?
Hanging in there. Hanging in there. What's up?
That's awesome. So I have about 12 properties, and I'm looking to scale into larger multifamily. And I wanted to know your opinion. I feel like everywhere I'm looking right now, the market's obviously pretty dry since money's so cheap. But I wanted to know, what about Florida? I live in North Carolina on the coast in Wilmington, and I've been looking in Florida, but I just wanted to know, is the inventory pretty low there?
You know, in my opinion, you know, it's pretty much from what I see, and I do see stuff in North Carolina. I kind of look at it, even though I wouldn't buy it. It seems like everywhere is the same right now because money's so cheap. You hit it on the nose. People are, you know, properties are able to generate more income because you're not paying that much for the loan. So the problem is money's so cheap, drives the price of real estate up everywhere. The only way you're going to find a deal right now is to go somewhere that's maybe growing. You want to find where there's new stuff coming up, new industry, track big companies like Amazon's, track all the big developers, anybody building any plants anywhere. I mean, I like the Space Coast down here in Florida because I think that's growing, but even that's going up high now. I mean, it's just hard. You got to get out there and just look and keep looking and lowballing until you find that right deal. How many the 12 properties you got? What are they, houses or are they multi-units already?
Duplexes mainly.
And there's no more around to buy? You find for a decent price?
They are, but they're just, I like I said, they're just, you know, they've gone up $100,000, you know, or more.
The numbers make no sense right now.
Things are so crazy.
Well, try to find an area that's growing, you know. You got to find somewhere that's growing where you can get on the elevator at the first floor.
Right. With Florida, do you guys have any problems? Obviously, we do a little bit here, but you guys are there. Do hurricanes ever eat into your profit? I know you guys have high insurance rates there. I know you have a lot of stuff on the coast. Does that ever bother you?
Listen, everywhere you go, there's a problem with something. In San Francisco, we had earthquakes. In Florida, we got hurricanes. In New Orleans, they got floods. You got insurance for that shit. Don't worry about hurricanes. As long as you're not going to, you know, even there's fucking mobile homes here that don't even fall down in hurricanes. You got hurricane insurance, the cost of doing business. It's part of the equation when you look at your income and expenses, and that's life. It's part of your insurance cost. Don't worry about it. Just don't get a big high, you know, deductible. You know, you want to keep a low deductible because that can.
Do you find your rents go up there to keep up with the insurance increasing from them?
You know, everything's relative. You know, the market's the market. Whatever people are paying in that neighborhood for rent, that's what you're going to get. It's either a good neighborhood, a poor neighborhood, a medium neighborhood. It's all based on what you're giving them for their money. You know, if you're, you know, rents are based on a market. Everything's a market. You know, everybody.
Do you buy in flood zones, or are you a no for a flood zone?
A flood zone, you know, believe it or not, sometimes you get out of a flood zone. I have some kind of process they do here where they relook at the floodplain, and sometimes we get off. I mean, flood's an issue too. You might be required to have flood insurance. It's all part of the equation of looking what your income and expenses are. If the property is going to require flood insurance, you're going to have to make sure you accounted for flood insurance in your expenses. I mean, just the other day we bought 200 apartments. One building out of 20 was in a flood zone. Out of 20 buildings, one little building I had to pay flood insurance on. All right, well, that's life. It was, you know, factored into our insurance cost. All right?
Okay, so overall, they're not a problem for you. You just build it into the rent. You're not worried about everything.
Just go out and find a deal that makes the most sense. But you got to get out there and look, and you got to work with agents, and you got to do, you know, homework. You know, you can do it.
Absolutely.
Good luck to you.
Absolutely. Thank you.
Take
Have
care.
a good night, man. Appreciate it.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
I'm having a relapse. But I'll feel better after I have. What do we have for dinner?
Chicken.
Fried chicken from the country club. We can't say the name. Is that what happened?
Yes.
All right. With collard greens and mashed potatoes and gravy.
Collard greens, no mashed potatoes for you.
Aaron's getting mashed potatoes, ain't he?
You have a phone call.
Hello, it's Ben. How are you?
Ben, what's up, man?
What's going on? How can we help you?
Hey, I've got a bunch of properties, and I'm trying to figure out everything is paid for, but I would like to take all my cash out and buy more properties. I can't find a bank to do that for me.
That's hard to believe. Why would they not want to loan you money against real estate? That's all they do.
Well, what can I do to do a jumbo? Where can I go? Fannie, Freddie, where do you go? Where do you go?
What are we talking about? You got a bunch of properties. How many properties you got?
15.
15 properties.
No mortgages.
No mortgages on 15 properties. You should have been borrowing money years ago.
I've been doing this for about 10 years, man, and sweating and slaving and got them all up and running, and that's what I've been doing.
All right, listen. You need. Who do you bank with?
Just a local bank.
And the local bank ain't looking to make no deal with you?
No, they never have. I've gone to every local bank that I've had.
Well, then go to a real bank. Go to fucking Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Citibank, any big name bank, National Bank, or statewide bank, or where are you calling from?
Tennessee.
Tennessee. Go look up on Google who the biggest banks in Tennessee or any bank. There's banks nationally. And then just walk in and find a commercial. You need to be in commercial. How much money are you looking to borrow? How much money can you get out of these? You got 15 properties. What are they worth a piece? Tennessee, what are they worth? 10 grand a piece?
No, Ben, come on, man. They're not like that. They're
Do they come with stills?
100,000 per dollar, some of them. I've got about 1.6.
All right, you got 1.6 worth of properties, right?
Yeah, on the top
All
line.
right, well, then go to a bank, a commercial broker, or a real big bank that does commercial loans, or find one online and say, here, this is what I got. You lay 15, they're going to want to see a financial statement. Write up a financial statement showing all the addresses of properties you got, how much they're worth, you owe nothing, walk in with a friggin' financial statement showing what assets you got. I'm sure you still have income on top of that too, don't you, or no?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, every year. Yeah, and depreciate them. Yeah.
Oh, but I'm saying, is all your income from the rental properties?
Yeah.
You don't have a job, I mean, you're just running 15 properties, right?
Yeah.
All right, you got tax returns? Are you claiming them? You on schedule skis or what?
Yeah. No, I claim them all. Yeah.
Well, then you walk into a bank. You walk in a bank with a few years worth of tax returns, your financial statement showing them who you are, what you got, your tax returns. The banks will be begging to give you a loan. Okay, so you're not talking to the right banks. Okay, you need to go.
Do you think? I didn't mean to interrupt. Do you think they will do the whole group,
yes,
or will they just stop at just like 4 properties, man?
Listen, you go. You know what you could do, and I'm just going to tell you. You might want to look into it. You might want to find a mortgage broker. He might charge you a point to put a package, but he'll know what banks want to take all 15 properties and you cross-collateralize them, put them all in a pot, and give you one big fat loan on them. And then if you ever want to sell one, then they'll carve out the value of each property. So if one day you want to sell 1 or 2 or 3 or 4 properties, you could pay them off X amount of dollars to release those properties. You need a mortgage broker probably that'll sit down. He'll know the right people to go to that do that type of lending. But I know all the big guys will do it. Wells, any big bank will do those type of loans. When you're talking over $1 million, you need to go to a bigger bank. Stop going to the guy that's loaning money people are building stills.
Okay, Ben. Thank you, man. Appreciate you very much. God bless you.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Moonshine in Tennessee, baby. Give me some Tennessee moonshine. Tennessee. We've been to Tennessee. We went to, where did we go?
Memphis.
Memphis! Ain't going back there. Holy shit. I went there with Jimmy Hart, who was born and raised there. It was the most depressing place I've ever been. He takes us to the place where Martin Luther King got shot. That was very sad. The town needs some real help. It was like going back in time. I'm sorry, but I wasn't impressed with Memphis. Sorry, Jerry Lawler, the king of wrestling. He's a friend of mine who grew up there too, and we stayed in the Peabody Hotel where they walked the ducks through the lobby and all that crazy bullshit. And we stayed in Elvis's room. I think he still smelled like Elvis. How's Elvis smell? I don't know. Hey, baby, thank you very much. Thank you very much. What do you got?
All right, we have a few super chats and we're going to wrap it up.
Wrap it up, baby. We're going to do another one tomorrow because you ain't done shit for months now, Rafal. You've been sitting on your Polish ass, eating fucking pierogies, playing on the internet.
Not really.
We're not mentioning that he was sick too, but
yeah, I was sick with you.
Oh, wait, he had a headache. He catches fucking COVID, he has a headache. Aaron catches fucking COVID, he just wants to sit in his room and be left alone. Carla catches COVID, she cut down on half a bottle of tequila or some shit. I'm the fucking one who went to the hospital. And I didn't even really need to go to hospital. I did it kind of, but
oh yeah, you did. What do you mean, kind of?
The reason why I went to the hospital.
He's like a ghost, but he didn't have to go to the hospital.
Listen,
well, he did.
I went to the hospital because the doctor friends of mine told me to go there and get the fucking antibody.
Yes.
And that will cure it. I go there, they say, well, you got it, but we can't give you the antibody. You got too many symptoms. It ain't going to help you. But we want you to stay here. That's how I ended up in the hospital. Then they tell me I got pneumonia, I got low oxygen, blah, 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 blah. I feel like it was like a vacation from you for a few days. Let me tell you, lady.
From me?
Hey!
For me, this is a guy who's demanding every single little thing, and then he's smoking.
I can demand all I want, but
he
he can shit.
smokes. You can't even smell or taste. What the hell are you smoking for?
About? She's bitching because she can't smell the cigarette.
Why are you smoking?
You can't smell it. You got COVID.
Yes, you're right. I couldn't smell it, but come on. He can't breathe.
But
he can't breathe. But he can't breathe. But he's smoking.
Breathe. Mention the word breathe.
Did you lose smell, Ben?
Yes.
You did lose smell?
Yeah, because after I told him, why are you smoking if you can't even smell or
Listen,
breathe?
you know, I've been smoking for, how old am I, 55? Fuck, I've been smoking over 40 years. I stopped smelling a long time ago. If I could smell, you think I'd be married to you, goddammit?
That's a good one, but not really.
All right, what else you got?
Well, we have a good one super chat, $50. Thank you so much.
Ooh, we finally made it to the big 50.
A big shot here. Wear some nicotine patches.
Yeah, I'm going to put one on my head. I'm going to put one here. I'm going to put one here. They offered me the patch in the hospital. And I said yes, but I never got the fucking patch. And I never seen that nurse again. That fucking, she teased me, said, you want the patch? You want the patch? Yeah, I want the patch. I want the patch. And fucking never seen the lady again. What happened to the lady who offered me the patch?
You see what it shows you, how you can literally do it on your own without it?
I can do a lot of things, and I have done a lot of things.
You have. Yes, you
But,
have.
you know, smoking to me keeps me calm, and my lungs are clear, and I'm probably going to lose about 10 years off my life. This is the worst 10 years anyway. Who the fuck wants to be 80 years old? You can't do shit anyway. So I'll live to 70, baby. Big fucking deal. It's worth it. Cigarettes have been there for me my whole goddamn life. They protected me. I was in the army in them. I was in the streets with them. I was... everything. I married you. The night I married you, I smoked a pack of cigarettes.
Yeah, you did.
All right,
Have
what else
Carla
you
ever
got?
smoked?
Never. Nothing.
She never joined you.
No, she tried smoking a jalapeno pepper once, and that was because she was cooking it and she was sniffing it. What else we got? You got anything over there? You got nothing. You got nothing, and you got dinner. We done?
We're done for the night.
All right, folks. Thanks for calling in. I appreciate it. I'm back. We're going to get out of here and kick some ass. Come on down to Fort Lauderdale, Orlando, Tampa. Look us up. We need you to come stay in our hotel. The pool's waiting for you. Bye. Adios, amigos.
See ya.